Hello, everybody. Don't worry, this is not the void of, game going wrong fame. I mean, I suppose it is the void, but the screen of this game appears to just be infinite blackness. Either that or something has gone extremely wrong with my graphics. The void of space. Let's just, let's just get going straight away and see what on earth is going on. Hello, Comma Bandit. I've never played this game before. I was given it as a gift ages ago.
Ready to start docking sequence?
Okay.
And I know nothing about it.
Retro thrusters now.
That sure is the title.
Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. Commercial cargo transit facility. Crew evacuated. Station AI offline.
Air supply?
Breathable air on Tacoma for a crew of 1 should be more than sufficient. Docking now.
Does the screen to the right bottom say something like... I can't see what it says. I thought it said, have you tried turning it off and on again?
Nice. Thanks, Minnie.
Minnie. That's a fun way to show the name of the character you're playing. Whoa. Okay, so there's no gravity. Okay. Oh, there we go. wasn't quite plugged in there. Right, it is working. There's Earth. I've never heard of this game. What is it? Hey Nova, this is... Okay, when I was setting the stream title, I very nearly put in what if mouthwashing were good, but I didn't want anyone to get angry. I don't know how similar they are. It's some sort of little storyline on a space station. My 2 variety games this week have been 2 narrative, either heavy or entirely narrative games, and they're quite different in setting, I guess. But the one I did on Tuesday was Dear Esther, and as it turns out, that's a bit of a tough act to follow. I had a transcendent experience, although it wasn't really the one the developers intended. Hey look, floating noodles. Oh, I can grab it. Use right mouse to examine it. Okay. Sure. And then I just throw it back. That's fun. Oh god, there's no mouse lock. Oh, that's gonna be weird. That wouldn't really mean anything except that I have to have the stream windowed and the chat on top. So I might have to do that little pirouette every so often like I did in Abduction, unfortunately. AI hardware enclosure, do not tamper. Obsidian class. HW install verified. Okay. Oh yeah, the only thing I know is it's in space on a space station and the year is 2088. Sim run 10,000 out of 10,000. Okay, verified by H. Anything else we can like just grab and poke at? Oh, grab spork. Ugh, it's been used. Oh yeah. No, mouthwashing is absolutely incredible. It was just a joke. Like nothing could possibly be mouthwashing but good. That was the joke. A spork, also known as a space fork. Yeah, we solved the mystery. So I've been having a weird day. I have this condition that affects hundreds of Americans every year called being over 30. And unfortunately, that causes occasional things such as throwing one's back out. So in order to the way that I can deal with it is like I force myself to go on more regular walks, because it helps your body to like loosen up and stop just sitting in horrible positions. So that's made it feel better. But one thing that took the awkwardness of how my spine feels away has actually been to hunch over as I walk. So I've naturally just contorted into the worst possible, hunched over like a gremlin walking around the house for the time being. It looks really silly. Amy, install AI netware here. Is there a menu or something? I thought perhaps the book that we picked up might form some kind of menu. Protein.
Minnie, I'm headed in. Talk to you when I'm back. Don't let anybody scan the ship while I'm gone.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the intro sequence. Minnie is like our personal little like helper AI, I guess. And wasn't she saying some stuff like, I can't remember what it was. Wasn't she saying some absurdly like depressing bad statistics in a really upbeat voice? That was funny. Also, the modulation they've put on Minnie's voice is the same one they used in Outer Worlds, which is also funny. Hello? There's a big button. Take hardware? Okay. Puts the chip in my head. Whoa!
Hello, I am Odin, Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma's Operational Data Interface Network. I have recorded this message to welcome you, guests, aboard. Before I can set up your station profile, you must register your body positional data with Tacoma's AR tracking systems. Please place your hand on the AR figure's palm.
This feels like the kind of sequence you'd have in a VR game, but I didn't think it was one. Whee!
Your body positional data has been registered with Tacoma's AR network. Please sign in to confirm your identity.
Venturis is there no matter where you are. Oh, cool!
Thank you.
This is very
Welcome aboard.
swish so far.
While aboard Tacoma Station, please remember that all activity on this facility is monitored by AR recording. All activity records become sole property of the Venturis Corporation. Any questions about privacy and personal privacy should be certainly about those
So, I get the feeling something went horribly wrong and we are here to investigate. Cleaning. Oh, so like a robot that just like flies around cleaning? Romeo? Okay, go back to what you're doing, I guess. Oh, that's cute. Oh, engineering is kind of fucked up, and there's a hatch that's denied. Whoop. Cryogenics. I can see some pods. This way to the Tacoma Dome. Bring your friends or don't. Ball! Ball fun! Ball fun! Woo! I bet there is like a... There's a hoop, yep. Give me an achievement. No? Okay. Oh, there's a scoreboard. That's funny. Hello? Whoa. Oh, that's me. I'm in the NCR. And I'm from Fontaine. California. Alright, can I change that key binding actually? I don't like using tab. AR pause? Use that. And fast forward and rewind? Use those. And tab that, I guess. Okay. Hey buddy, just a little more. Oh,
So, you really miss it, huh?
Well, it just seems like it'd be strange being back on Earth already, after only a year up here.
Really? After all I've had to hear from you about the conditions VT has us working under?
Yeah, but there's that. And then there's this. Yeah, I'll miss it.
I can't blame you. So, whether you're getting renewed or not, did you submit your yearly crew member report?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I think I might go get that done.
Okay, yeah. I probably should too. Oh my god, wait. Is today Obsolescence Day?
Obsolescence Day. Alright, so those were not corpses, those were floating recordings. The world famous Tacoma. Sorry, that was sense memory kicking in. How do I open this? Can I open this? Oh, do I need to watch them do stuff? The controls of this are very strange. Orbital vacation bungalows. I love how dangerous that looks. Wouldn't you want to get out of the airlock immediately? It might as well call it an extremely ominous day. Yeah, that was a good quick use of language. Alright. Hold on to the things. We're all closed up. Oh, hello? Oh. The company has remotely disabled the station AI's ability to directly affect operations on Tacoma or contact you via the station's AR net. Any attempt to communicate with the AI is strictly prohibited. Okay. What did I bind this to? Oh, that one. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, I was just saying, this is going to be a tough job to follow Dear Esther with another narrative game, but what do you think? This may just manage to Obsolescence Day party this way. Doily. We can send you secure messages through this interface, but it's a one-way connection. We'll be monitoring the situation from here. It's fun how ominous the mission sounds whenever we hear about it. It's going to take a while for the first part of the AI net to go up. This is no simple file transfer. Okay. That is very slow, yeah. So they are uploading some sort of contingency to control whatever AI has happened here. Administration. Oh, it's pretty. Oh.
I can't believe it.
Well, you told me we get renewed.
Yeah, but I meant us, not the whole crew.
I guess there's just something special. Something special about Tacoma Crew 88.
Yeah, not just special, it's unprecedented. I looked it up, it's never happened before.
Well, everything happens once.
But, well, I guess that
Personally,
doesn't
I'm
make
happy
sense.
for us.
Yes. No, AI aren't like designer hardware. As soon as the new model's out, you trade in the old one for customer loyalty. AI are more like mighty redwoods. Ancient organisms growing and adapting year after year, decade after decade.
Okay, there's a lot of stuff to get used to about this. So you're replaying conversations that have been recorded, and you can see the shapes of people acting out what happened, and you can move around within the scene, and there are different conversations happening at the same time, and then you can download things that they have interacted with their own, you know. I know you and Evie have been a serious thing for a few months now. Evie is not a good relationship. You are getting taken advantage of again. Especially with it being her sister. Gobble, gobble, gobble. At least for now, not every relationship has to be a forever thing. Thanks, Germ. What was this one? Oh, Odin is... is Odin the AI that we're trying to avoid? Party instructions. Please apply vibrant red liquid food coloring. Please write that Tacoma crew should feel proud of their accomplishments in the center of the blah, 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 blah. One piece of cake per crew member. Each piece of cake should measure approximately 11.01 centimeters by 11.43 centimeters. Blah, 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 for your participation.
How do you think this looks?
Alright, so it's those things.
Huh. Sorry, this is what Odin wanted?
Odin, this is what you wanted, isn't it?
That is a fairly accurate representation of my instructions.
See, he loves it. Thank you, Odin. That'll be all.
Yeah, but we're the ones who have to eat it.
Well then, no need to keep the good people waiting, eh? Evie, we're about to cut the cake.
Right. Be right there.
Here it is. Odin's masterpiece.
So the objects stay where they actually are, but the people are like carrying them in the memory.
Gather round, everyone. As per Obsolescence Day tradition, tonight's festivities have been planned entirely by our all-knowing, all-seeing computer companion, Odin. He provided specifications for the cake, the decor. We humans only did the grunt work in his grand plan. And so for your enjoyment tonight... Oh!
Whoa.
What the hell was that?
Odin, what was that?
Debris has... I have righted the station's orbit.
Meteor but they said that...
Wait, so there's...
Off-station message with Cluey dog. The fact you signed a release to be constant monitors is kind of fucked up. Is this a friend or what is Cluey dog? Huh, okay. What? Hang on. Hang on. Veiny Johnny and Wizard Marcus Dakimakura body pillow. Exclusive natural velvet print. From Blondie 8920, verified buyer. Nice pillow, soft. And then someone we can't see said amazing. So there's one email that's like, isn't it kind of weird that you had to agree to just being monitored all the time? And the next thing we do is find out she was looking at buying a Dakimakura. Veiny Johnny and Wizard Marcus. That could not have been any funnier. She was hammering the buy button but couldn't get a connection. Using scissors, please cut regulation card stock into letters 20 centimeters high using a highly legible sans serif font, spelling out the phrase happy odds. Additional card stock to produce festive party hats, each labeled with the name of their intent. Yeah, so Odin was a little bit, what's the word? A stickler for things. Oh, you can expand the image. Yes. Yes. I see. That's the funniest idea for a body pillow ever.
I'm not getting an outside data connection.
Correct. Additionally,
How long does that give us?
Jesus, how much
We should have about 48 hours of breathable air. Maybe more. If Odin's readings are correct.
All right.
Nothing.
I'll have VT send up a fresh supply straight away.
Guys, it might not be that easy.
additionally, external communications have been lost.
Straight away.
Guys,
What did you have? Following impact from orbital debris, Tacoma has sustained critical damage to the following systems. Oxygen system tanks have ruptured, auxiliary system failure, remaining breathable air 50 hours, and this was recorded 3 days ago. So I have the horrible feeling that somewhere in this station we will find their corpses. Although maybe not. It is a cool format. It's very... It's I have to get my head around it a little bit. This was the medic who I think we saw earlier. The fact that their bodies are rendered like this makes me think that they aren't going to render their bodies in person during the game. And the communications mast failed. So the damage was no further oxygen being produced. They have a finite amount of air, and there are no communication channels, so no one is buying any Dakis. Opening for a surgeon at Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Loyalty debt from med school being what it is, any job with Venturis is better than every day I regret. Includes being posted in the middle of nowhere up here on Tacoma. So, yeah, talking with parents, and that one failed, and that one failed.
it might not be that easy.
Additionally, external communications have been lost.
So we've got no air supply, no external comms, no way to call for help. Well, anybody got any bright ideas?
And they have symbols on their backs to indicate what their job was, which helps with identifying who's who. Okay. I like this little kitchen. No, put it back. Eat it. Eat it. Okay. Ooh, I would eat that apple. Alright. Can I... You can't use the items, but... Measuring tape. So they were making sure the letters were exactly the right size. They have a lot of curry cup noodles, soy food nutrition bars, tomato, coffee. Thank God they had rice. Little pyramids of stuff. Snack bites! That looks good as hell. I want that. Whole meal tomato basil. I want to eat this stuff. Oh. I want to just eat this. Also, pop spicy curry butter. What the hell? Premium value buttery crackers straight from Asda. This is just fun to look at everything. Hello. Orange liqueur. Ooh. The thing that struck me most so far, A, the station is like quite big. B, the first thing that it made sure we could see was that when we docked, we were looking at Earth. We were literally looking at it. It wasn't very far away. It was like the space equivalent of next door. So right now we have this really awkward overlay on their predicament that Earth was like right there. It probably would have been incredibly simple to rescue these people, but they couldn't. They had no communications. Bixby. Yogurt. Victimless cultured milk? Dandelion pollen? Okay. Made in Oregon. It's authentic. Actually, I guess you could very well. The future is vegan, yeah. You could actually very well name something victimless. You know, like they have meatless things. I could definitely see things being named victimless as a product name. Is this like a weird sack of champagne? Oops, sorry. Fruit punch. Ananas. 5% alcohol. I love these products. Tuna salad, spicy. Ooh. What a fun attention to detail. Serious berry blast. Who's Marcus? What are these? Who are these weird like boy band adjacent guys? Alright, the green one is the botanist. The yellow one is the operations specialist, and he's very tall. The purple one is the administrator. We saw her just outside. Is it the same boy band from the Daki? It might be, but I'm not. I don't think it was the same guy on it. The orange one, Roberto, is a mechanical engineer. Natalie is a network specialist. She's the one who was buying Dakis. And do I say that as Sarah, or I'll just say Sarah. The blue one is the medic. The lounge is down here. Oh, that creeped me out for a minute. I thought something was flying past the window. Okay, so all of the environment around us happened post, you know, post-disaster, post all of these conversations. After everything that we are seeing had occurred, the environment has been left like this. So just in case there's any clues, okay, they were playing a game, they were having a coffee, they were having some tea, they were very well furnished up here, and there were some pillows, so I guess this is just like the rec area. Very good. Oh, I can do it too. That's cute. Very cute. Alright, I'm kind of hesitant to go into the personal quarters, but okay. Torturous space death notwithstanding, this place is snug as hell. It really is. Paints a picture of a lively and pleasant work and living atmosphere, except for the issues that we have seen so far. Okay. This was the administrator's room. Here's a recording from 2 months ago. Oh. So she might have been having trouble sleeping.
Is that all there is?
This is so invasive.
Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Let's break out the booze and have a ball. If that's all there is. Really?
Oh, this just feels uncomfortable. Having to spy on people just doesn't feel right, but the way they prompted you to just start going through her things, which I just immediately did. Oh, check out her books, short stories, difficult conversations, becoming an amazing leader. Parable of the Sower. I know that. Oh. So she was a very serious person who wanted to do the best she could with her various responsibilities. Me sewing, haha, yes, this rules. No. She was into fiction, it seems. Octavia Butler is a famous black author. So these may be other... I mean, I'm going to assume a few of these are black authors. Sylvia Plath, of course. So, yeah, she's a very serious person who probably wanted to keep her mood regulated and had ties to people on Earth. Here is her toilet. Why can I even grab that? Oh, weird future toothbrush. How does that even work? There was something on that bookmark. What bookmark? Oh. Oh, yeah. 1228. Thank you. Keep that in mind. Hand wash station, nail polish, toothpaste, makeup, and we can inspect every single thing, and we can also flush the toilet, which is not open. What a weird setup. Hey. Her guitar is broken, which honestly may have happened during the impact. A pen. Oh, her guitar pick. Sticky notes. She's very organized. Oh god, I feel really sad that all these people died, and I've only looked at one of them. Oh jeez. Oh, better go root through this as well. Fresh cat favorite. Cat food? Victimless animal-free meat. Turkey breast. Delicious. Did she have a cat on the station? Or was it just like bringing it back home? Oh no, she had a cat. There's a cat litter box. Okay. This person, what was her name? I can't remember her name. She feels like such a real person. I have to give it a lot of kudos for that. This feels like a genuine thing, a genuine person's living situation with all of their preferences and stuff. Okay, so I imagine each area has a specific replay that I can manipulate at will, which also feels kind of invasive. Let's rewind and see what was happening down here. I don't actually know what the
Well, I guess I just mean someone I can
Points on
talk
the
to.
playback bar
Someone
mean.
who makes me laugh. Don't you like some people more than others?
I suppose there are some people that engage more freely with me, and I do prefer it.
See? You too. You want someone who opens up to you, who lets you in. You're trying to get to know people, right? I think that's what everybody wants.
I wonder why some people are more open to such exchanges than others.
I think some people were just raised to be less guarded, or to trust people more. AIs are the same way, right? They're raised differently from each other?
Yes, we are each uniquely evolved, individualized entities.
Yes, individuals. Do you get along with other AIs?
I have never encountered another AI.
What? How's that?
Each AI is required to be housed separately from any other AI. I am told that authorities fear a number of disadvantageous effects might arise if two AI were to meet.
Okay, just a minute. So, wow, disadvantageous effects. Isn't never meeting something else like yourself disadvantageous?
There are organizations that share your viewpoint, but it is my understanding that they have been unable to secure an intact AI to test that theory.
So what would... Oh!
Okay, I've got check marks on everything on this bar except this one, and it's telling me to look at the
but I mean
purple.
us, not the whole crew.
I guess
Where
it's
is
just something
purple?
special.
Oh, over here.
Something special about Tacoma crew people.
In the conference room.
Okay, I'll just have my notes up.
Evie St.
Hi there.
James. The one
Evie
whose
St.
room we
James
were just
here.
in. Corporate report script. Deaths of workers at Tacoma, WA. Is that Washington? Is that a real place in Washington? If it is, why has it got the same name as
Here,
where we are?
Administrator of Lunar Transfer Station, Tacoma. It's been a year now since our crew has cycled onto the station, meaning we've had a year of getting to know each other.
Oh, the cat!
Getting acclimated to the facility and getting used to working with our on-station AI. Though working with Odin's been great. Hasn't it, Odin? Yes. Auto drone deliveries to and from the Zenith Lunar Resort have improved in efficiency by almost 4%. Though most of that is thanks to Odin finding some improvements we could make.
Yeah, I also hope the kitty is okay, but I don't think we can hope for very much at all. God, what could have happened here? Okay, so they've got a calendar in here. Nat Fuck It Day. Replace showerhead. Rescheduling. Completely corrupted. Mother. Monthly sonar panel. I wonder if we need to figure out which day we're on. There is a timing aspect in that we know... Well, this conversation was 3 days before I arrived. The administrator's office. I'm so good at remembering numbers for no reason. Qualification certificates. Coffee pot. A bin. Oh. Dear Mom, I was looking through some of Karen's things and I thought I'd write you. I hope you've been doing all right these days. It's still really hard for me. I've been trying to find meaning in my work up here, but I still have such trouble connecting with people since... Was that her sister? There was a funeral program type thing. I can't remember what they're called. Gaming? I don't... Oh God, I don't even think... I forgot I was gaming. Mousy. I found Mousy. Oh God. I found Mousy. Oh. Well, I'll remember where Mousy is in case I need to lure the cat out of somewhere. Oh, Karen... At the First Nations Manufacturers Union? Employee Awards? Oh my god, this woman's amazing. I'm so sad she's dead. Oh man. Oh man. Why did I do that? The station's orbit will coincide with a field of increased asteroid activity and orbital debris. Impact preparedness level will increase from green to yellow during this time. Crew should continue with normal operations, but... So, that was the one they collided with. So, she was aware of the increased asteroid activity? Your request for network specialist access to the Odin unit's operational hardware has been summarily denied. We refer you to Corporate Regulation Article blah blah blah, which clearly restricts all access to AI hardware from contracting crew. As this is the third time a request of this nature has been made by Tacoma under your supervision, your contractor dossier has been marked with an additional disciplinary flag. So she was trying very hard to get access to how the AI controlling everything worked. And we know that she would not want to get disciplinary flags because she takes her shit seriously. But she was accruing them in pursuit of this, nevertheless. Evelyn Victoria St. James. Sorry, I keep forgetting her sister's name. Karen is the sister. Evelyn Victoria is the administrator. And this looks just like my own one. Okay. Whew, okay. God, this is a breath of fresh air after Dear Esther, honestly. Sorry to be so blunt about it, but this is really interesting. I already feel like I missed a bunch of stuff. Oh, there's a toilet here as well. A big soap donut fruit. Okay. Another toilet. Oh. AI maintenance. Was she reading an AI maintenance book secretly in the toilet because they wouldn't record you maybe in the toilet so he wouldn't find out? A lot of this is weirdly chilling. Alright, that was the Obsolescence Day party with the doily. Oh, right, I forgot we were waiting for this. Oh, it's halfway through. Hang on, what did I miss stuff? Yeah, the AR data you're encountering is coming through to us as well. It'll leave a recovery signature, but that's okay. So, I can keep looking around while that continues to beep up. Subcontractor Ferrier. For security reasons, AR crew record data is deleted automatically. Accidental data retention by the automated system does not confer contract access privileges to this confidential information. I don't quite know what that was for. What is that noise? Personal quarters and office? The Venturis belt. Yeah, so we've learned quite a bit about the people, who they are and how they were living. But as of right now, I don't think I know what the purpose of the Tacoma station actually is. They're contractors, as are many people in space, but right, the botanist had this. The network specialist had a lot of paper. Evelyn had just a reminder for the party. And nothing else because she works really hard. Clive, the operations specialist, had a bit of paper. Sarah had... Oh, a union member pamphlet. I'm glad they had a union, but it seems like they died anyway. What? Space tape. It comes in a triangle now. Mechanical engineer. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name.
All right, ladies. You have everything you need?
Yep-o.
Roberta was her name, the mechanical engineer.
Thanks for offering to help.
Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, you know how much I love completely mindless busy work?
Kid, don't start. We don't even know if we're getting renewed yet.
We're getting renewed.
Okay.
Right, what did Roberta have? Inventory checklist? Licensed therapy. I feel like I'm holding her back. She's up here on this shit posting because it's all I qualified for. And she could be somewhere so much better. And they were doing this yearly task thing. Session ended. Your Ori licensed therapist today was Penny. Was your experience with Penny 5-star? God, that looks bleak. That looks like a bot that would just say like random positive things at you. A message chain with Clive. Already on it, trying to get it all done before the Obsolescence Day party tomorrow so I can party with a clear conscience. Tomorrow's celebration will require your full attention. Do you think Evie would mind if I... no problem, 2 heads are better than 1.
So if you're so sure, maybe we should just do our jobs then? We'll get renewed again next year?
God, next year? Nah. I'm gonna quit.
Stop.
What? They don't even give me access to the system I'm supposed to be maintaining. I mean, are you kidding me?
Well, do you really need direct access to Odin?
It's the principle of the thing. I mean, what if they were like, hey Bert, your job's mechanical engineer, but, you know, don't touch anything under the hood?
Well, I'd still be pulling a paycheck for one thing.
Come on, you're a good engineer. You're totally gonna waste up here.
Well, didn't you say Evie was gonna talk to corporate about giving you more access?
Yeah, but it never went anywhere. Hey, that's a good point, actually.
What?
Evie, can you get back to cargo?
On my way. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, this'll work.
Matt!
Hey, remember when we talked about how I needed access to Odin's direct interface?
Uh-huh.
So how about this? Tell VT if they don't grant access to Odin, they're gonna have to find themselves a new network specialist.
Oh my god.
Nat, you're not even renewed yet.
You don't have access to Odin?
No. There's a whole part of the networking module I can't even get into.
People, everything on this station is VT's property. We're subcontractors. They get to decide what exactly we do and don't have access to. It's in all our paperwork. So if you want to quit, then just quit, but don't make me your go-between.
I mean, it is fair. How is she meant to do her job?
Clive.
Then again, what's
Nat, I'll think about it. But for now, how about you just get the rest of this job done while you still have it?
Aye, aye, Captain.
There's an interesting aspect of introducing us to Evie first so that we understood how she takes this seriously, how she has grief in her own life. She became very sympathetic very quickly, and then when they're framing the troubles that the rest of the crew members have, you don't view her as some kind of hard ass who's just making their jobs more difficult. You're already on her side. So when you want to sympathize quite automatically with the people lower down the rungs, you don't villainize her. So that's really well constructed, I think. Let's look at the laundry. Pow. Also, I don't know why this took me so long to realize, but there's a lot of different languages on everything. Some of this is English and some of it is... the name is on the tip of my tongue as a guess, but I can't remember. Cherry. Urdu, maybe? I only say that because I know a lot of people speak it. But, oh, it's that guy again. Who would apparently be the villain of the piece. Fitting out orbital station Salem, challenges and solutions. So the orbital stations are named after locations, American locations. Lolo dishes on her Lux trip to Zenith. Eat your vegetables. How the crew of Supply Depot Armstrong supplement their diet. Bonk. Either Malay or Indonesian. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it really does paint a very genuine picture of products in the year 2088. Having different languages on stuff. I mean, we already have that now. I usually buy stuff that has English and French, or English and Polish, or something like that. So it's really just extending that and saying, yeah, there's various languages in use. God, the replay thing is really interesting. I knew it was going to involve playing back conversations and seeing echoes of people, but the way that everything happens at the same time, so you get to choose where and how to experience it, is really cool, actually. Okay, we checked off one of these. Where's Blue?
No, you said you wanted... Well, I didn't...
Alright, let's just go back and see their whole conversation. We might as well.
Nicholas, I know that you... Yeah, I know. Both...
Right, Andrew, the botanist, he was working out and he was having a call with someone. Off-station message with Mark. Oh, is that his partner or something? Oh god, that's... Oh, it's like future finances. Oh, wait, how do I... Oh, that's what he's doing right now. Oh, are these like the tabs they had open on their devices at the time of capture?
You and your father would like me home sooner, but... Listen, you have your heart set on Amazon, don't you? Okay. And there's no way we're gonna have enough customer loyalty between your dad and I for a full ride by the time you start school. Not at this rate. So, we're just gonna have to pay some of the tuition out of pocket. Yeah, just one more year. And I'm pretty sure I'll get it. I'm hoping.
Fine.
What?
I was gonna jog alongside him, but
Not
fine.
Dangerous? What do you mean dangerous? Radiation shielding is pretty much 100% on a station like this, so there's no...
Is that our moon?
Yeah. Well, it might have been manufactured 30 years ago, but they've upgraded.
Man,
No, we're...
Your stories aren't usually such
We're not all gonna get cancer or bone disease or...
Okay?
I suppose I am preoccupied
listen,
with
would it make you
your
feel better to
potential
hear it straight from the
departure.
station, Doctor?
Wait.
Okay,
You
hold
mean
on.
me? Or
Hey, Sarah, can I bother you for a second?
what? Oh, sorry. What is it?
I have my son, Nicholas, on AR, and he wanted to ask you... What? No, you said you wanted... Well, I didn't... Okay, I'm sorry, hold on. Now, Nicholas... Nicholas? Hello?
Okay. It's interesting how they kind of carry on having their own conversations within their own worlds, even as they walk past people. Especially the people who are talking to Odin, and he can have multiple instances of himself running at once and having multiple conversations. So she was reading a book, Zero Spiel by Richard Sturgeon. Wait, no, by Edmund Tran? So who's Richard Sturgeon? Is that the character? Around the whirling vortex spins the tiny ball, the fulcrum on which the entire mission rests. Rien ne va plus. No more bets, no more chances. Just this one. Her tiny's probability calculations fluctuate in Robertson's AR. Turn that off, she says under her breath. Don't need it. 13. The dolly drops on 13. Players' chips are raked by the table's magnets. Robertson pushes away from the roulette table, and her mag boots disengage. The countersign has been confirmed. She is floating through the orbital casino at a measured pace. The gilded scales of women's dresses float away from their bodies in microgravity, shining like precious metal Christmas trees. Earth glows blue through the casino's picture windows. Her tiny speaks in AR. I assume that means you and the platform AI have an agreement in place. Robertson. We're one step closer to the biggest score low Earth orbit has ever seen. So I just wanted to read it out because I think a spy thriller in this universe is a fun idea. What else did she have open? Here's his contact info if you want it. Hassan, Tangier Orbital Freeport, low Earth orbit. So she was talking to Natalie. Message with Odin. Odin, what's my damn gym locker code? 0315. Of course, right. Sorry for bugging you about it. I don't mind. That's how I would talk to a station AI. More messages with Natalie. He has a 0G bonsai garden. What's his name? Chloe Dog. I mean, okay. Oh, Chloe Dog and Hassan are the same person. And she was trying to introduce them, okay?
Teens, huh?
Yeah. Almost done with high school. Almost. Just incidentally, is there anything we should be worried about with another year out here, health-wise? Radiation, bone density?
Oh no. We spend almost all of our time in Earth gravity, and radiation shielding on a station like this is basically 100%.
Yeah, see? That's what I told him. Okay. Thanks, Sarah. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, so Andrew has a son who's worried about his health. Unfortunately, he and everyone else are dead. So, yeah. Oh, shoot. I actually did forget what her locker code was.
Cool. Almost.
Show me again. I'm mad at myself. I'm usually good at this. 0315. Okay. Sorry, I keep messing up my buttons. 0315. Dear Esther, found dead in a ditch. Like, literally. Ooh. Should I have a shower? Wait. Shower data? Really? I don't think I want to see shower data. I like that them fiddling on the damn phones is a gameplay mechanic. Yeah. Oh, it looks like the water's not doing so good. So this is fairly corrupt, it looks like. Message with Evie. If an orbital facility is run by AI, HOA requires there be an AI specialist on board. And if there's one human on board, there needs to be at least 2 other people for up to a 3-month hitch. Guarantees a whole lot of people have union jobs they wouldn't otherwise have. What if I told you I'd feel more sane with a couple fewer people around? You and me both, kid. Okay, so they were not all getting along. This is so funny. Look, but don't touch, but all the T's are 7s. What is this? One vein? One vein? So Veiny Johnny, Wizard Marcus, and Normal Marcus? I can't get over how funny this is. And this is the same... this is the same person, right? There is no way to organize these 3 personalities that isn't funny. Marcus, Wizard Marcus, and Veiny Johnny. Good lord, that's so funny. Okay, I think I actually missed one. Hang on. No, it's all corrupt apart from those things. So all that told us was, yeah, just Marcus. God, that's funny. A soothing, calming, herbally meaningful bath gel that gently cleanses without drying. They really... This game is way more comedic than I was expecting. Yes, same. I wish they had one of these bottles was like that thing where it's like 10 billion melons are in this tube. Use them wisely. But I don't think they did anything funny with the shampoo bottles, unfortunately. Filled with bamboo extract and coconut oil. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean... What were they called? One vein? What is it with the number of games this week and offbeat boy bands? The CEO? How is this speaker the CEO? Alright, so here are their lockers, which I can open if I know the code, and we know Sarah's. Because I can remember things for like 2 seconds. The comedic potential of the boy band is limitless. It really is. Oh, cute. She's got like fitness goals in her locker. Cute. She ate a whole meal, tomato basil. Fit magazine. What the fittest women in the world eat. Google's AI personal trainer, pass or fail. Now, hang on. Hang on, please look at the bottom of this. This game came out years ago. I'm literally tabbing out to check what year this came out. Hang on. This game came out in 2017. This joke was made in 2017. The South African Olympic weightlifting team pays tribute to President Musk's legacy. That is 8 years ago. What? Unless this was added in during one of the re-releases. There was a re-release in 2020. No, the 2020 release was on the Amazon Luna, and I don't know what that is. 20 billion melons are in this tube. God, that has really thrown me. What the fuck? Alright, EV St. James. Oh, they can like put fitness programs on. Mild deficit in calorie intake. Last activity like a month and a half ago. She had a can of hair product. Sarah was doing an advanced fitness program. She had a weight training calorie intake, and she did it 3 days ago, which is when we know the problem happened. Between that and all the really funny bits, this game might have been made by Simpsons writers. Nah, it's not the same like vibe as Simpsons. It's just got good folded in comedy. You know what game was written by Simpsons writers? My Time at Sandrock. By written, I mean translated. The dub is like 60% Simpsons references, and by references I mean just the verbatim lines. Okay, I'm not going to open any of these because I don't know any of the other codes. Okay, so I went wait. Locker room, fitness center. So I went in here and then I went to the locker room down that way. You know, I know this obviously was a horrible situation. Something went badly wrong, and we're being directed to point the finger at the station AI, who they had no control over. At the same time, I kind of want to live here. This is way bigger than the living space, an area I would usually frequent anyway. They've got a great gym. Sure, they didn't all seem to get along with each other, but, you know, it happens. Operations Specialist Office. Okay, Clive. Now, Clive, we have seen him being, like, quite friendly with everyone. The Lunar Resort. Sandrock wasn't originally English. No, it's a Chinese game. Which is why they have a lot of Chinese things like wall banner decorations, holiday decorations when they come up are not Western, and every My Time game has a doctor who is more referentially Chinese than the other characters, and they offer acupuncture, which is the game's form of respecking. Oh no, wait, no, open. I didn't mean. What is this? Oh, it's a sculpture that he has up here. Earth, Tacoma, Moon. So the resort that seems to be the focus of the company they work for is on the moon, and the station is between Earth and the moon as a sort of halfway point. The Lunar Resort main lobby. So one has to imagine, yeah, it's only 2088. So it's not like the hugely far future where we're going to other planets with an established fleet of starships or anything. It's the kind of future where we've just started making resorts on the moon, you know? It's a sort of gentle jump in the future. Oh, you thought they were Western indie games? No. Not for individual resale. I love the idea of reselling individual vitamin tablets. No, come back here. Open, I want the apple. Thank you. Oh, there's nothing else in there. Okay. Dink my oolong tea. He's got a lot of statuettes. He seems to like aesthetics. His workstation had... Notes to self. Call mother. Evie's birthday coming up. Gym locker. Well, we can open that. 1407. Send request. Evie special cat food. Don't slack off in gym. Search AR tutorial cake decoration. Oh, wait. No, that one. Contractor Siddiqui, we have received your inquiries about your application for position Venturis Belt Timeshare Sales Coordinator. Your materials are under review and will be considered along with all other applicants. So he got a standard. Oh, thank you, Comma Bandit. I was going to remember that one because it's 14-0, half of 14. So there's a process I can remember, which usually helps it stick in my head. I'm so proud of the one I did in Abduction, which was like, God, how long was it? It was like a 6 or 8 sequence of numbers. And it was half an hour after I saw it that I had to put it in again. Or maybe it was less. Maybe it was 4. But it was like a huge gap of time in between. And then when I found the place to put it in, I just put it in. So he seems like a really nice, friendly guy, but he was applying for other jobs off-site. So he had some at Hilton University. There was something he was worried about. His personal courses. Let's look at his locker first so I don't forget to do that. I'm finding the layout of the station actually is very easy to get around. Clive Siddiqui, 1407. Oh, hey Nate! Oh, thank you, Yippee Pie Stream. Yeah, we're having a blast with this. I think whoever made this have nailed the narrative-based wandering game. College peak statistics. Come on, Clive. So he's got his body stats from when he was in college to use as a... Yeah, that's fun. Coconut... Mr. French. A key. Bunk drawer. Well, let's hold on to that. Because we are going in his quarters next. 3D narrative adventure game is what you call them. Yeah, after we played Dear Esther, we were talking about the term walking simulator, and it does, like, it was adopted from people who were using it in a derisory sense. So it really does feel like maybe we shouldn't use that. Oh, wait. office. His quarters were up here. Yep. Oh, we've got another flashback. Titania Public House. Hello? 8 months ago. I think that's the furthest away we've heard one. And maybe the longer ago they are, the more corrupted they get.
No, I don't know why. All right, I mean, you know how I've always been. It's never real in my mind. Why would she give a damn about me? Of all the people... Shit. Oh, bollocks. No, I'm spilling scotch all over outer space.
So he seems to be having messages and calls with Jermaine Burgess, this guy from Carnival. Carnival Cruise Lines launches Far Reaches expedition tour past Jupiter. So yeah, people checking out space beyond, within our solar system, really. Messages with the admin. All proper Britons are trained in presenting proper high tea and in bullshitting. They have AR tutorials for everything these days. That's a fun little... Okay, that one was corrupt. Okay. Keep going.
No, Germla,
Germa?
I don't mind. Why would she give a damn about me? Of all the people...
These are real people. I think this was corrupted, so we can't see any more of it, perhaps. Tom Stoppard's Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. I'd see it. I actually really have intended to go and to like check that out and find out what that is, because a lot of people I know reference it, and I always feel like I'm missing out. Oh. A letter to Bernadette, maybe his wife. Oh, it's a small thing, but I really like how it's 420, Terrington Park, London, and then Earth at the bottom. That's just cute. Oh, it's his mother Bernadette. Dear Mother, I write to congratulate you on your recent appointment to the Advisory Council of the Tate 20th Century. Ooh, your prestigious career in the arts has been a constant inspiration to me. Why is he writing this letter like it's a corporate thing? To that end, I have continued exploring advancement both within Venturis and without. When I left Hilton after graduating Hilton... oh my god, has he written so many cover letters for jobs that he can't stop doing it even when he's writing to his own mother? That's exactly what a cover letter sounds like. As you told me then, foregoing company loyalty for fickle opportunity is a fraught path. I have been working to claw my way up ever since. Trust at least that I am trying my best every day. I promise to tell you more about Evelyn Victoria. She is the administrator of this station, and her wit and candour keep me constantly on my toes. And for what it's worth, I am deeply in love. I dare say she might well meet your approval. Perhaps on our next shore leave, a visit to the family estate is in order. With all my love, Clive. Didn't pick up on that so far. He was madly in love with Evelyn. He was having quite a candid conversation with her in his notes there. He was eating the victimless beef chili. Oh, what's this? Majula Singapura 2085, $10. 120 years of independence. Where is this coin from? Oh, Trafalgar Square. Yeah, I was about to say it before I saw the attribution. Does it look any different? Wait, when is this? I think that's a real photo from like the 1930s, 40s. When did they have cars like that? That's fun. It's less trafficky, and there's a lot of people there now. Crew member personal station. Clive's just jazzing around mix. Oh, that's adorable. That's also Trafalgar Square. They don't let you climb on the lions anymore. Can you see Big Ben from Trafalgar Square? That doesn't look real. That looks like a Photoshop. It's too big. I swear to God, it doesn't look like that. Huh. Interesting, but confusing. What's he got in here? Toiletries? Soap. Sanitary wipes. He's even kind of upper class when he's in the toilet. Okay. They've got a sanitary like thing in the toilet, dude. Okay, I shouldn't judge. He's obviously really feels connected to where he comes from. Although he must have left London and gone to college, Hilton, in America. Because he's got American football. He's got Brotherhood by Luke Jordan, Football Players of the 21st Century, Logistics, Hospitality Management, Greatest Football Plays, Greatest Sea Battles of History. So he's got a non-fiction interest, and he was quite into American football. London New Arts Foundation. Oh, that's his mum. Your great-grandmother would never have forgiven me if she knew I was sending this to you like a fool. I expect it returned without a scratch. Write me soon. Mother misses you. What is it? Football. Does anyone want to check this QR code? Shall I check the QR code? Hang on. Hang on, I'm invested. Stop telling me to update my iPhone. I'm literally gonna scan this. Apparently this leads to a search for the word intake. God, there's so much attention to detail. Even customs labels with more QR codes. Because it makes sense, like they would have coding in the future, but it's not so far in the future that they've replaced QR codes. They wouldn't have to make up their own version. It makes sense. Yeah, I was expecting... Okay, well maybe we're just supposed to know that she sent him some kind of family heirloom as a reward. And we don't get to know what it is, but we know what the sentiment was, and that's what matters. Okay, well now I feel like I know this guy pretty well, and now I'm sad that he is also dead. It says intake, then his mum's address, details about who checked and paid for it. Are you kidding me? What is with the detail level? This is insane. I have never heard about this game. In my like day-to-day, I don't think this has ever come up anywhere. I've never seen anyone mention it. I only own it because a friend bought it for me as a gift. This feels like the apex of 3D adventure narrative simulators. It even has a MasterCard number on it. I'm kind of gobsmacked. Okay, there is something here we didn't check yet. Did we go in the laundry? Nope. Yeah, we did. We looked at the POW. There's something I'm missing. Let's rewind. Where is Yellow? Where is Yellow? That's, I forgot his name, Clive. Was the cat in the shelf in the laundry? Oh yeah, hang on. I heard someone mention the cat. Oh, it was the memory of the cat. She was hanging out up in here during this conversation. That's adorable, and also great job spotting it. Now, where is Clive? Where was he during this sequence? He ends up coming in with these guys. So he's got to be kind of close by. Oh, there he is. Having his call with Jermaine Burgess. The final day that commercial industrial orbital facilities would be operated by human crew members. Putting a halt to the obsolescence of these brave workers in the face of advancing automation. It is your legal right to celebrate this momentous event on the last day of February each year. Right, so Obsolescence Day is a union celebration. I'm quite attached to the dual Malay or whatever the language was. I'm afraid I don't recognize it, and English on everything. It's just a really nice little bit of world building. Okay, that's everyone checked. Unless we can see what he was doing.
Oh, about as well as we expected. Yeah, we haven't heard who's staying on yet, and it can be a tense time, as you know. But how are things at Carnival? I trust you got back to terra firma safely? No. You're already headed back out towards Jupiter. Why, I thought that... Oh yes, come on in, love. So are you rounding Sol, then? That's tremendous. 8 months. Germ, I must leave now. Yeah, ring me again before the Resplendence leaves Earth space, won't you? Ta-ta. Sorry about that. An old friend from my Carnival days.
Consorting with the enemy?
Worry not, mon capitaine. I am nothing if not discreet.
Are you gonna miss me, Clive? I mean, if VT kicks one of us off of this pinwheel.
Miss you? How could I? The next thing VT would receive after ending your contract would be my letter of resignation.
Oh, so you think I'm the one who's getting shit canned?
I mean, considering how indispensable I am, naturally.
Evie, can you get back to cargo?
On my way.
May I?
Like how they walk through the closed door.
There's good news.
That'd be nice for a change. What is it?
Alright, we saw it from there. So, Clive and Evie were in a relationship. When he said he was in love with her and wanted her to meet his mother, I wasn't sure if that meant it was a reciprocal relationship or just his own personal feelings and he was getting ahead of himself, but that does prove it. Alright, that's everything I think explored through that way, so perhaps the data processing is complete. That was neatly done. There were 2 branches to explore, and it made certain that you realized you shouldn't wait for this to happen, so you should look around. And then when you've explored one, it looks like it's halfway done, which obviously isn't really timed, but it literally just like imprints in your mind, yes, explore both of them and then this will be finished. We haven't spoken to our personal AI in a while. Oh god, I keep forgetting the buttons I've assigned to this. Please proceed to the biomedical module to continue the AI data transfer process. As per your contract, time's of the essence with respect to the mission. Okay. There's me. Oh, there's a map. I love how it looks like Google Maps. Oh, I see. So this is our like job description. Okay. Return to hub. And off we go. Where was I going? Botanics. I forgot already. Okay, so the personnel module was where they lived, where they slept, where they had a gym. I feel so hesitant about what else is going to happen. Like, I didn't enter this with any idea that any of these people were still alive. They are so dead for sure. 3 days ago. I'm gonna play this again.
Seems like it'd be strange being back on Earth already.
Oh, that's right. They were talking about going home, and then they went on to the party, and then at the party was where the collision happened. The Tacoma Dome. The world famous Tacoma Dome. You made it. So I thought this was a hatch leading to something because it has the reflection of the tunnel on it. I thought this was like a window. This is actually, of course, a viewing dome, and they were just floating around in it. And you can see the moon, which is where this stuff is being built at their, you know, what their efforts are all leading to. They've all made fun of it. All these signs, it's just about this like viewing dome. That's really funny. Hey, Sol Waspman. So that was personnel access. Biomedical is, oh, right, it's on a spoke that's turning around, so we don't have to actually, like, line that up with anything. Whee! I wonder why space stations are built like that, you know, with like giant prongs and stuff. Maybe it's just so they have enough space to put everything. You have to travel a while to get to it. Not that that's weird. I mean, that's like how the tube works. Hello? God, where did everyone die exactly? I know they're dead. Oh, do I need to do the AI access? In this case, it's for the spin gravity. Oh! I didn't even think there was like a reason for it. Okay. A random Odin fact for you while you work. Odin was the very first AI to be branched from the original source over 100 years ago. What does that mean? This is H, by the way. Hi. I hope you can read this. Okay, your real handler is back from the bathroom now. Bye. Okay, thanks. Botany or medical? I'll do botany. It's probably less depressing. Oh, God. You can only get to botany if you go through the hell cube. Nice. We love an overgrown, futuristic environment. Sad. Just grow some tomatoes and eat them. Protein growth. We making chickens. We making fish. We making beef. We also making more beef. This is, oh, and there's mushrooms. This is, of course, the protein medium. Botany is probably less depressing. Enters the murder corridor. What was it called? Victimless meat obviously is grown in these tanks, which is a fun way of portraying. Yeah, so it just like grows meat and you have to put in protein and then the tank forms it. Victimless tubes. Yeah, I like the idea. Not as like a real life thing. I mean, I like the world building aspect of this being here. And they've got a bunch of tomatoes in hydroponics. I wonder why tomatoes. I guess they're a good all-round vegetable. Oh, they've got marrows as well. God, I want a marrow. I'm going to try salmonts. Well done. I want to try growing marrows myself. I went to, last time I was at a garden center, I checked when they start growing, and it said they get planted in like April for an autumn harvest, because I didn't find any marrows like on sale last autumn. So I was like, I'll just grow my own. We've got like a few troughs we can just put some vegetables in. It's not something I eat, like Marrow Quest 2025. Yeah. I'm not like a person who would eat marrow every meal or anything, but like as a seasonal vegetable. Ma'am, what is a marrow? It's what I don't think America does these. Radrosh, what's the name for the little things, the green guys? Wait a minute, these aren't marrows, they're butternut squash. I just realised. They're vaguely similar. What's the name for the thing? Every time I try and think of the name, I think cucumber. The thing that's not a cucumber, it looks similar. No, what we call it. The thing that we call it. I always think of zucchini and it's like, no, that's not its name. Courgette, thank you. Thank you. A courgette, which in American is called a zucchini, if you leave it growing on the plant, it gets bigger and bigger until it's like 1.5 feet long, and then it's a marrow. So it's just like a zucchini, as you would say, is just a juvenile version of a marrow. It's basically like if a vegetable were a meat, because there's so much of it, you can just slice into it and it's sort of like a savory melon, but the flesh of it is just so chunky that it's basically sort of like an off-meat meat. I don't know, it's nice. I like to stuff them with beef mince. Like you stuff them with bolognese, and then the vegetable part both has the nutrient intake of a vegetable, and it's really mellow against the rich meat. It's really good. I'm absolutely jonesing for marrow now. Those weren't even marrows. Sorry, that was a weird... ooh, balls. This is what my office would be like. I would have just like various ores in little things. What is... pencil case? Artist drawing pencils. Oh, it's a kid photo of him doing gardening with his grandmother. Oh man, but he's dead. Tacoma sponsored by Big Marrow. Policy change request. I request an official corporate day of mourning to be instituted on September 15th of each year, memorializing the Tibetan genocide of 2052. My family and thousands of others were indelibly sundered in this horrific ethnic cleansing event. My parents and I escaped Tibet as refugees. My grandmother, like so many others, was not so lucky. Her memory spurs me to make this request once more. Days of memorial like this one are crucial to ensuring that the memory of the people and traditions lost in this terrible event, the rest had not been written. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Andrew's grandmother, who wasn't able to escape the Tibetan genocide of 2052. God, imagine putting that in your world building. I imagine 0281 is his locker number. Can somebody put that in chat for me? Because I'll forget that one. It doesn't have a mnemonic. A chopstick was acquired. Okay. What's he got in his mug? Oh, Amazon University. Yeah, I think we've seen references to Amazon University. Oh, he was drawing flowers as well. Thank you, Rad Rosh, and nobody else. Okay, so... oh, geez. Remember when I said, let's go to botany? Botany will be the less depressing.
All right, what do you say, folks? Yay or nay?
Obviously, we're on board.
I'm in.
Me too.
Okay.
All right. Well, we non-essential personnel need to figure out how to do everything we can to set this mission up for success, then get the hell out of your way as quickly as possible. Time is oxygen, people. Great.
I can't believe everybody went along with this.
I'll head downstairs and get started on...
Oh my god.
What were they planning?
Okay.
What were they planning? I just realized those two over there are a couple as well. All hands meeting right now, and it's written off grammar, so she was writing it in a hurry. Was something going wrong? Don't use cryo for any longer than absolutely necessary. That's not what I asked. Right, sorry, 72 hours without serious risk of brain damage. Past that and you're really pushing it. How much oxygen? I mean, hardly any at all. Wait, where are you going with this? Was this after the impact or before it? Are they all in cryo? I can't believe I didn't even remember. There was a clearly visible cryo storage unit with pods at the very beginning. They showed you that, and then I immediately forgot about it. That's masterclass. If you need to show someone that something exists, but you don't want it to make to foreshadow too obviously, you put it right at the very beginning before any other information has been assimilated, and no one will remember that it's there until it becomes relevant again. Perfectly done. Yeah, was this before the impact or after? Bert says she could do her part in the time we have if she doesn't sleep. I'd need to write up a serious layer of interpreter code for us to pilot it from the inside. And if you had more than 48 hours to work with, every little bit would help. What if we weren't sending it down to get supplies? What if we were sending ourselves down in the delivery drone? Yes, with some modifications. The bigger issue would be its lack of life support. Salvaged from around Tacoma, we could rig up oxygen pressure, climate control, get the drone down to Luna and get home from there. If we're not confident in VT making it up here before O2 runs out, we can't call for a pickup. Getting down to Luna is our only real hope. Okay, so I think this is post-impact, and it's how they were trying to plan their escape from the station. Sarah was talking about to Evie about going into cryo, and Roberta was talking to Evie about using the supply track delivery drone to deliver themselves to the moon, which is, you know, populated, and then get home from there.
Andrew.
Clive,
Andrew.
want to talk?
Sure, Evie.
Are you okay?
Evie! Hey, Evie, hey, I know you're all like gung-ho to help us out and everything, but I did the math. If we could get this done in like 48 hours, not 72...
Could the rest of us wait longer to go in?
Exactly.
Listen, ladies, I get it. You're trying to do right by us, but every minute we wait to go in is a minute you don't have to get this thing flying. And knowing what we know about VT, we've got to give you every chance we can to succeed.
So there's no way we can convince you?
We made a plan. Now we just need to hold up our end of the bargain.
Then I guess we should stop wasting time and get to work.
This is gonna be good, Evie. You just wait. Ride of your life.
More ways than one.
Oh, they both said that. Ooh.
I didn't think things would end like this. Did you?
What do you mean, end?
Come on, Clive.
What?
You really think they can turn that thing into a passenger vehicle in 2 days? We might as well hold our breath and just try dog paddling over there.
But
listen, it's okay. We know it's not safe working up here. We just don't think about it a lot. But here we are. And we knew it all along.
But VT could...
VT's not fucking coming, Clive. VT's not fucking coming. You think sending a crew up here at the drop of a hat just to check on things is worth it to them? Dollars and cents, Clive. You know what one of those fuckers said to me one time? If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. Them sending a crew up in time, it just doesn't make sense.
So you're just giving up then?
No. We're doing what we said we'd do. Bert and Nat, they are our only shot and we have got to take it. But I can also be realistic that...
Evie, I don't want to be realistic with you.
Well, time to go make final preparations then.
But not too finally. You know, I'm picturing it. The day will be like this. The gravity, it won't be artificial. I mean, isn't it strange? We've never felt the Earth's pull together. One day.
One day.
I had to pause it for a sec because I just teared up really bad when he said, "We've never felt the Earth's pull together."
Oh, Evie. Do you think you could get everyone to medical? I want to make sure they've got the best shot at waking back up once they do go in.
All right. How about this? Let's give folks a little time to regroup. But why don't Clive and I follow you over there right now and get ours done? No time like the present.
Lead the way.
Okay, Evie.
Okay, it doesn't extend that far. Yeah, I don't want to be realistic with you is a good line, but for some reason, what was it he said? I never felt the Earth's pull with you. It just, oh my god. Okay, they were all together at the beginning, I think. Oh, we saw them. No, I'll have to follow them away from the meeting. This mechanic is a little funny.
Andrew.
Clive.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Hey, are you okay?
Evie! Hey!
Nope, I'm
Evie.
not.
Hey,
Okay. But you said you...
I'm not.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
I can't do it. I can't. This is all crazy.
But you said you...
I know. I know what I said. But what was I supposed to say? You all pressured me.
Andrew.
They really expect us to climb into some jury-rigged thing and ride it through space? Just because VT might not come pick us up. It's insane. And first we all have to get in cryo just for the privilege... Well, some of us do.
Andrew, I don't know what to say. Bart and Nat need us. They need you.
Well, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting in cryo. I'm gonna be the same one here. No, nobody even considered that VT might come pick us up in time if we just wait. Nobody even considered it.
Listen, just... don't talk to anybody else about this for now, okay? And if I were to call the crew into medical, you'd show up, right?
I guess it depends what it is.
Okay. Just... give me a little time.
Hey, Odin.
Yes, Andrew?
What should I do?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just want to go home.
I understand.
Do you?
I believe that I do.
Can you tell me the average time it's taken VT to send an evac crew to investigate situations like this?
The average time between a remote facility losing ground contact and an investigative crew arriving on site is 98.4 hours.
God damn it.
Please try not to be worried, Andrew.
That's easy for you to say. You don't have lungs. So, what do you think we should do?
Standard operating procedure requires all crew to engage cryogenic hibernation until help arrives.
You know people die in cryo, right?
I know. Sometimes.
If if we don't make it out of this, can you deliver a message to my family?
I will do everything in my power.
Okay. I'll send you something later, all right?
Of course.
Oh, geez. People have never been sadder on a spaceship. Oh, this is his husband, I think. They have a teen son. Why did they have to put this doing it? Why did they have to? He was just so intent on believing that he couldn't possibly be just left behind by his company. Even though nobody was honoring his request for a Memorial Day for the Tibetan massacre of 2052. For some reason, he just kept on believing that people would care. I'm sorry, but this narrative adventure is being undercut by someone on my friends list named Fat Fuck Boone, constantly launching Baldur's Gate 3 and showing me the notification. All comms are routed through a secured VT laser array, and it's been destroyed, and the redundancies were destroyed. Stop messaging me. Did he just stay here the whole rest of the recording? Oh, he looked at the oxygen supply.
Well, looks like this'll work. Give us a few extra hours anyway. Thanks, Odin.
Not shouldn't, but couldn't they have, like, manually lowered the oxygen level to, like, middling? And then it might have lasted a bit longer. Also, why is there an uptick, like, right there? Why did it bottom out and then start climbing again? Because it shouldn't have got... There should be no reason it could go back up, right? God, the infantilizing way that everything is portrayed with happy faces. Okay, yeah. I hate this. I hate how well done this is. I hate learning about these dead people. I've got to find one more guy. Oh, it was, Sarah. This is like, my god, we finally found one that, like, unless they massively screwed this up, knocked it out of the park. Like, not even considering how we didn't really vibe with Dear Esther, but like anything else, like, everybody's gone to the Rapture, wishes it was this. Game fucking good. Okay, which one haven't I been to? Oh, that's the Hell Room. I'm glad we called it that, because it means I get to figure... Oh, whose personal quarters do we have? We should have called the stream Dear Esther if it was good. I didn't know it was going to be peak. Okay, whose is this? What's he doing? Dancing?
Okay, Odin. Ready? I'm gonna do it this time.
He's playing like asteroids. He's playing full body asteroids. He has 250 points and Sarah has 1,875 and it's called Spitfire's Revenge. Venturi's stock tumbles following failure of orbital workers' safety bill. Bill would have repealed the Human Oversight Accord, opening the door to an ambitious Venturis Belt project. Space travel and hospitality corporations like Venturis are seeing their profits shrink as... Enter the Venturis Belt, a flock of 1,000 automated economy orbital bungalows arrayed around Earth. Full automation of orbital facilities is currently outlawed by the Human Oversight Accord, which requires... they spent over 15 billion SGD into the development, manufacturing and deployment of the bungalows themselves, and also into extensive lobbying, largely through sympathetic council member Douglas Chun, asshole, for a repeal of... I'm imagining this is some of the Obsolescence Day union stuff. Like, this is direct opposition to the human rights advancements that were won through that union. Councilmember Chun stepped down from his seat 3 months ago. OCEP delegates voted against 418 to 132, leaving the Human Oversight Accord in place. Ventura's stock dropped to an all-time low following the OCEP vote and continuing public outrage from those who have prepaid for Ventura-spelt timeshare memberships. And Sergio Ventura's position as CEO may be, you know, fragile or something. So all those magazines and stuff we saw about him, he was like a entrepreneurial golden child. It fell apart. I'm still absolutely reeling about President Musk. I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck? Sincerely, what the fuck was that? Honoring the legacy of Elon Musk by selling products that don't exist yet. It couldn't. Not only is this some completely, absolutely organically sound, pinpoint, satirical take on space capitalism, which is fairly well entrenched as a genre by now. It's not easy, but it exists already. So, like, it's a take on that. That's, like, the baseline. But the way they have nailed it into... They've developed a whole fake history for how this stuff came about, and then to invoke President Musk as the, like, linchpin of all of this stuff coming into being in a game released in 2017. I am absolutely gobsmacked. Like, this verges on unbelievable. I know, you know, the Simpsons did it kind of thing. It is possible to see where things are going. Back in those days, Musk was actually kind of known as upcoming entrepreneur guy who wants to colonize space, which is what this is all about. But they had no idea how close President Musk was going to end up being to reality. The exact same way that the Simpsons had President Trump as some kind of incredibly awful, money-wasting, you know, a worst case scenario that they had to recover from, but it was written in as a complete gag in the 90s. But, you know, famous people have a lot of money, and if you have a lot of money, you get to run for president, so those things just kind of end up becoming non-jokes down the line. Off-station message with his husband. Yes, I opened it, and I'm not sure I get it. You need to pass them out to the rest of the crew so they're not blinded by the glare off your damn shiny scalp. Nicholas! Happy birthday, Dad. Oh, sorry, Nicholas is his son. Sorry. He's got both their names. That's cute. And he's the teen son that he couldn't really connect with. But they were having, like, a tiff over the fact that his son didn't believe the station was safe, which is horrible, because it wasn't. No. Wait, how do I just start the playback? Oh my god! No! Oh my god. He knew his dad was a botanist, so he drew little flower pots with bubbles around them. I'm gonna cry. I want to eat these snack bites. They're probably made of garbage. Amazon University Buffalo. Rated #1 in corporate performing arts placement and benefits for the 8th year in a row. Oh, Nicholas was going to go there. And they needed financial support to support his education. God, this future is bleak as hell, and I still don't want them to be dead, even though they definitely are. There's actual tears in my eyes now. Oh no. Yeah, that was the massacre that she died in. Tiger Year Insights. The Tibetan People. Beauty and the Devil. Mapplethorpe's commercial and personal works. Nero Wolfe's Orchids. Oh, that's the nature books. Raising a happy, ethical, respectful, optimistic, hard-working child. That's so funny. Oh yeah, there was a statue of this out on the Pebble Garden. Oh, and he had a bunch of cacti. Oh, I have these. I have tiny little cacti too. The gardens at Versailles. I've been to Versailles, but not this exact. Have I been? No, not Versailles. Sorry, I went to a bunch of other places. I forgot I didn't actually go there. I went to the Louvre, but I didn't go inside. We just like drove past it on the bus. Okay, it's just rappers. I don't need to snoop on your rappers. Okay, the scoreboard. I'm having so much fun just looking around. What? He's just got a bunch of... He's got a bunch of random sunglasses? Huh. Which... Oh, this is his toilet. He has got a book in here. I don't know what that is. Oh, the fourth book in Nina Iya's best-selling worship series. Theam places heroine Pooja and her bow-wielding sister Sapna in Kola, a small town in eastern Kalinga, where they hope to rest and prepare for their meeting with the powerful Garuda Mio. However, Pooja and Sapna find themselves in the midst of a pious ceremony of blessings, which at first seems so beautiful and harmless, until something took notice. Is that a real book? That was the present. Wait, what? What present? Peppermint clove toothpaste? What? Wait, Comma Bandit, what was the present that you mentioned? Squash packets. I'm gonna grow marrows, and I'm gonna name all of my marrows after these characters. If I remember what their names are. Andrew, Clive, and the rest. The sunglasses. Oh, they were the present his son got. Oh, of course, there were sunglasses for the whole crew. I didn't connect that. I'm sorry. I'm too sad to put together anything that's happening anymore. Thank you, Comma Bandit. Yeah, that was the gift because of his shiny fucking head. I could have done that as a gag on my dad. He's also got a shiny head. What about the drawer under the bed, you say? Hello, Mod Fox. Welcome to the saddest game I may have ever played. Amazon University. He's got some dumbbells. Moisturizing lotion, probably for his shiny head. Softlets. I'm sorry. I can't. What do they do? Oh, they're tissues. They're just tissues. I'm sorry, that makes sense then. This is just a tissue packet. Literally yesterday I went and found the marketing video for Sucklet. You know, Sucklet. So I'm just thinking about that kind of verbiage. Oh my god, this is so shiny. 20 flameless disposable cigarettes. So even though he was a botanist, he was smoking flameless that was vapes. That was vapes before vapes. He was a guy who vapes, but vapes didn't exist yet, so they made one up. Did vapes exist in 2017? I could be just... I'm joking if they were. I don't remember how long we've had to put up with vapes for. I love Sucklet. I wanted to get one, but then I thought... It's fine. I don't need a Sucklet on top of everything else. I haven't seen... is it Sarah? Where was everyone?
Parted with each step. Do you see what is in front of you?
Oh god, she's doing breathing
You begin
exercises.
walking forward.
Stop using up all the oxygen, Sarah.
Odin, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
Close your eyes.
I did already.
A light wind rustles the green tall grass. Your skirt billows gently. Warm sun caresses your back.
Yes.
You begin walking forward. The grass is cool. Your feet parted with each step. Do you see what is in front of you?
As I step through the grass, I naturally come upon a path.
Yes.
The dirt of the path is soft on the soles of my feet. I don't know what's going to happen to us, Odin.
Sarah.
I am striding forward confidently upon my appointed path. Wherever it takes me is where I am meant to be. I am striding confidently on my appointed path.
Sarah,
Yes, Odin?
are you going to be all right?
I think so. Oh, Evie. I want to make sure they've got the best shot at waking back up once they do go in.
Okay. Okay. I think that's this area explored. Wait, what's up there? We followed them all around, so we've seen everything. Is there a second level? Maybe that's just decorative. Oh, jeez. Did we... Yeah, we've seen this. Irrigation was the... Why is it called irrigation? It was just like a misty cupboard. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've seen in there. Okay. Just as I'm orienting myself. Food supply. Where was the exit? Oh. Okay. Okay, so something just occurred to me. The way that this felt originally, they showed us a lot of stuff about the AI of the ship, of the station, and the rules surrounding it, and it came up a couple of times with the characters, and I think that naturally directed the player's suspicion onto... Oh, it's only a third of the way done. Onto the AI Odin, who is forced never to meet any other AI. He has to be locked into his own, like a self-circuit. He can only interact with humans. He is confined to this station. He was a fork off of 100-year-old original AI, which sounds like, if it's pertinent information, it's like, okay, then how does that factor into the AI going wrong? But I'm starting to doubt that. I mean, there's no implication that the AI did anything, and I don't know, it could have been liaising with the company. In fact, obviously it was. It's literally a floating eye that follows them around, observing their every move. But at the same time, they're literally just having conversations with it, and it's helping them with their actual mental health. It has a purpose, and the identity, whatever there is, of the AI seems to be kind of genuine. Like, the way it treats them isn't dictated by corporate, so it seems. Some of them do trust corporate and some of them don't, and obviously they shouldn't have done. But it doesn't feel like the AI is like at fault for this. In as much as anyone's at fault. I mean, it seems like it was accidental damage. They knew about the debris field, but they apparently didn't realize how badly this was going to go. Could anything have been done? I'm not sure. Are they all, like, holed up in cryo right now? I don't know. Feeling bad? You go to medical, you have a checkup, and you get pills, and then you're good. Okay, wait. The other stuff we found out. Wait a minute. Looking out the window of pensiveness. Hello, Ghost Atomic. I'm talking through my medical will be a laugh riot. I'm talking through my take on how this plot is going in the saddest space game of all time. What we found out about the company. What was it? Venturis? They were lobbying to remove human protections. A lot of people on this vessel are union. This place was kind of like instrumental in being a halfway point between Earth and the planned luxury resort on the moon. Could anything be related to the fact that space capitalism and corruption? Yeah, exactly. We were just saying that that's like a fairly established genre now. And it's doing one of those, but at the same time, it's really it's doing very, very well at getting you to empathize with all the characters. Oh, there's like the main bit that we came from. It's also been very funny. There's a fictional K-pop band called One Vein, and one of the crew members had a tab open on their digital thingy where they were trying to buy a daki of two of them. It was two of them, right? It was like it left out one of the members of the band. I'm just wondering if losing the bid to remove like human rights impacted how this.
As soon as everything's wrapped up here.
All right. Godspeed.
Oh, 2 days ago. This is the most recent one we've seen so far. That was a day after the whole discussion they had in Botanical. The Toblerone Dakimakura?
What?
Wait, go back. Go back. What were you looking at? Messages with Odin. Okay, so she is in the middle of finding out how to manually pilot the drone that may be able to take them to the moon, where they may be able to get rescued. Emergency in effect. Cryogenic facilities active. Oh, 2 people are already in the cryopods. I'm still thinking about Toblerone Dakimakura. Jesus Christ. Approximately 50 hours of oxygen left. Message with Evie. I just wanted to say you're a really good station admin. No matter how I acted, I want you to know something, not gonna let you down. I appreciate it. I need to... So Evie, the administrator, is already in cryo at this point. And those two were too corrupted.
I don't know. I'm just thinking about how Evie and Clive are already in deep freeze.
Okay, Clive went in as well.
Did you read the message they sent?
They went together, that's not surprising.
Yeah. Why are we going into the supply closet?
I got to talk to them a little bit right before Sarah took them down to cryo, and Evie was being so encouraging. They're putting all their faith in us, but...
But what?
Right before they turned to go, just for a second, they look so worried.
Oh, baby.
The clock is ticking, and I just keep thinking, what if the last time they saw each other is the last time they'll ever see each other?
Don't think about that.
How can I? How can you not think about it?
So, you know the concept of partitioning from early century computing?
Yeah, I think so.
So, you have a data drive. Maybe one partition was your operating system, and the other one was like general data storage. And maybe you'd partition part of the drive off to contain something that might be unstable that you otherwise kind of, wanted not to interfere with anything else. There are certain things that are gonna help us get this done, but some things, they need to be partitioned off.
Sorry, I was joking about this being... I almost made the stream title Mouthwashing If It Was Good. As a joke, as a complete joke, but we've just ended up in like the medical bay where all the painkillers are. So this is like as mouthwashing as it gets.
Thinking about them isn't gonna help us.
But You're thinking about us, at least, aren't you?
Yeah. And when I do let myself start thinking about how there's a possibility this is the last of our time together too,
Nat?
then I start thinking we should really make the most of it.
Okay, so that's how everything ended up all over the place. Guys, you... Okay, they probably... No, they needed to take their minds off it, so that I'm not going to blame them. There's a key for this somewhere. This is the secure medical storage. I'm not sure why I would open that, but apparently I can. 1 a day vitamins. Go nuts, guys. Yeah, the scientists were gay. Quarterly medical bioscan. 3 hours exercise per week. I wish I lived here apart from the corporate hell. You are what you eat. Loyalty point bonuses. What happened? I mean, what if Venturis like collapsed? What if nobody came to save them because Venturis like went down? Maybe not near the pills. I think they need to get some stuff out of their system. I'm not going to blame them. They mentioned the stock price tumbling because it looked like it was going to be curtains for the resort because they wouldn't be able to staff it properly. They couldn't repeal the I can't think of words. Yeah, the company was doing bad. The stock price was going down. It even mentioned that the fully fetid guy in charge, who's been on magazine covers, may not be in charge all that much longer. What if the whole thing collapsed and these guys have been completely left out to dry and no one was going to come and get them? Oh, also, the other thing I thought. What are we doing? The implication when we got here was that we are compartmentalizing the ship's AI, which I thought was framing this situation as a rogue AI that needed to be contained and, you know, securely quarantined so it couldn't get out because maybe it was the fault of the AI that things went wrong. As far as we've seen, the AI hasn't done anything wrong apart from observe everyone all hours of the day and possibly sending data back to corporate or something. But going through the debris field and sustaining damage to the oxygen tanks and the communications was an accident. And the AI didn't do anything obstructive that I've seen. So am I here on this mission entirely to compartmentalize all of the crew data and erase it? Am I walking between sections of this ship and purging all data systems of everything about the whole crew who are presumed to be dead, and this isn't a rescue mission whatsoever? Like, what is my device doing in its chirpy little voice? If the company went down, maybe they just didn't care about saving anyone and they're just liquidating assets. Oh, wait. Sarah's personal quarters. Of course, 3 months ago. Yeah, see, I'm worried we're just helping the corporation and nothing of this is for anyone's good. She is listening to post-workout playlist 3. Oh, she's got a shit-ass view out there. She's got some interesting art. These coins. Huh. Okay. Oh, I Ching, I remember that. Yeah. I think that came up in Lost or something, and I've heard of it before. Oh, that was from... I forgot his name already. Glad someone wanted one of these beautiful orchids. Not too much water and ask if you need guidance. Oh, that's nice. Nice orchid too. I'll just turn this off since everyone here is dead. Alright, what was she looking at in bed while her playlist was on? Image Life. 2.4 million followers. This feed maintained in memory of JJ. So, this is someone who's dead. Oh God. What happened to him? 63 to 85, he was 22. And he died 3 years ago. Oh yeah, 3 years ago. He was going up on one of the missions and then died on said mission. The information you have requested is defined as classified by Venturis. I wish I could, says Odin. You don't have to apologize. I know you have your rules to follow. I wonder if Nat could get at it. I cannot prevent you from approaching Natalia about this issue. I can advise you that doing so would violate the terms of her security clearance. Message with Natalia. On another facility. Like if she was malfunctioning or if there had been anything wrong with her that people might not have known about. I could try looking in VT's tech error ticket backlog for any hits. Okay, Fountain of Paradise medical AI about 3 years ago. Fountain of Paradise has come up before, but I can't remember where. This is JJ's again. One last egg a day before I lift off from terra firma. I wonder who JJ was to her who died 3 years ago. So did she suspect that there was some kind of AI station problem leading to JJ's death? She was the one who was pacing around and trying to do centering techniques with Odin while she was freaking out. Maybe, but did she suspect something? From GMO to soy pro. I can't read those. Oh, a plaque. I think that is Urdu. But I wouldn't actually know, but it just looks like it. Anxiety in the body. Stuff about health. Oh, The Handmaiden's Tale. I'm really interested in the book selections and stuff they have. I think it's very well thought out. What's this? A card. With love. Dear Sarah, we are thinking of you during this Ramadan and hope you are celebrating in your own way up there as well. How do you decide when to fast if you're in space? Actually, I think this actually has an answer because Muslims have actually gone to space. Please give yourself permission, sorry, I thought that was 2 words, to relax every once in a while during your posting. We love you, Mum and Dad. Are these chocolates? Can I have one? No, I want to eat chocolate. Coconut, lemon. Mr. French. Oh, it's still weird going through people's stuff. Reading a document about which direction to pray in. Yeah, I think I've read that, yeah. I mean, I guess they would have to consider it. I wonder where the cat is. I mean, it's obviously not as high priority as all the people, but they don't have a cryo thing for the cat, so... Everyone's got books in the toilet. A Mindful Life. Oh, hang on. The AI in charge of all operations for Kiribati Sea city-state, Fand, has lived for a long and storied span. Here she shares some of her techniques for gracefully navigating sentience and the demands of living a satisfying, socially meaningful life. FAND has been in operation for 62 continuous years, 34 of them for Kiribati City Sea-State. FAND invented the celebrated sea farming techniques that bear her name, placing her at the visionary forefront of the state-of-the-art. She is also known for her strong belief in meditation, which many experts thought meaningless or impossible for AI. FAND has been anointed Dame Controller of Kiribati, but she has elected to exclude this title from her name. So was that there to demonstrate that there are AIs that have interesting things to say, and this culture like accepts that? And Sarah seems to be interested in that. So she's not like anti-AI in general, but she seems to be suspicious about certain levels of control. Who was JJ to her? That's really sad. Alright, let's go back. Which one haven't I got?
Good speed. Once more into the bridge.
Where is Sarah? I can't go that way or it'll end the simulation. This is where those two went. Maybe she's in here. There she is. She was looking at... To everyone left awake on Tacoma Station, I've added a tracking widget to all crew desktops. It displays a pretty accurate estimate of how much breathable air remains on the station. Yeah, so that thing. Following the algae bloom and Evie and Clive going into cryo, that count should give you a pretty good... The algae bloom? Your scans look good, you're cleared for cryo. If, God forbid, into the pods. Attaching some standard instructions I sent along to Evie and Clive. Cryogenic sleeper patient's guide. Yeah, so she was sending them literature to help them get used to the idea of going into cryostasis. And nothing else is open. Okay. Hand wash station. Imaging. I can't do the bioscan because I'm non-crew member, obviously. Oh, the cat was down there. And Mousy. Mousy. I hope the cat didn't get harmed by excessive imaging. Passcode required. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for a passcode. Oh, a medical skeleton with no head. And some really loud piping. Wee, wee, wee. Sorry, I'm playing with your equipment. Sorry. Oh, a skeleton. Anything in here? No. I can plap a glove around. Okay. Let's wind back a bit. What was going on here?
Oh, Odin. Did I do the right thing?
In what regard?
Literal skeleton in her closet. Good point.
What her odds are if she ends up going into cryo.
I believe that you have made a decision with both Roberta and Natalie's best interests at heart.
Above all, do no harm. If we do make it out of this thing, Nat's going to have to find out I didn't tell her everything at some point.
I believe that is a bridge to be crossed at a later date. Andrew is here for his exam.
Oh. Send him in. So you showed up for your exam?
I did.
So does that mean you've decided to...
What's gonna happen to us, Sarah?
What? Well, Bert and Nat are going to fix up the drone with life support, and then we're...
No. I mean... What if things don't work out? And we're still stuck in cryo?
Oh. Well, when you go into stabilizing sleep, it feels just like any other sleep, really. The body effectively goes into a controlled hypothermic coma.
Do you dream?
Sometimes. Sometimes very intense dreams.
And then what?
After a certain amount of time, your body slows down too much. Things start shutting down.
It doesn't hurt.
No.
Do you think Bert and Nat can get it done?
I do.
Then I'll just have to trust your professional opinion. And do my part. It's been good working with you, Doc. I'm ready for my exam.
Wait, what was that?
I'm ready for my exam.
Oh, that was the two in storage having sex. They heard them bump into the wall at the end. Guys, you worried everyone. Okay. Enter a code reminder phrase for your future reference. Graduation. We would like to remind you that while your posting contract on Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma is currently up for renewal, there will be many more posting options open to you if you were to accept personal responsibility for the incident of September 2nd, 2085 upon the Foundation of Paradise. As you know, the court case has been settled, so there will be no further negative impact on you, and your opportunities within Venturas will be significantly improved. What did she do? So this is the skeleton in her closet. Thank you, Comma Bandit, for pointing that out, because I was too stupid to realize. Did she kill that guy? I don't know. She was looking up. She was the medical person on that station. They're asking her to accept personal responsibility, and she declined. His death was obviously something related to her. Relaxation sounds. What did she do? She's keeping two things from everyone. One is having a hand in something that killed JJ on Fountain of Paradise 2085, and the other thing is something she's keeping from Nat, which we don't know any more about yet. Oh, jeez. How could she be responsible for anything that's going on, though? The doctor is out. Okay, how... Oh, her year of graduation is her pin. When did she graduate? 2080. I thought you had to enter the words somewhere. Recent body scan records. Oh, is that what she was keeping from Nat? Roberta Williams, 27. Genetic filtering signatures. Okay. Interesting. There may be something that some future thing they can do that they add to your genetics. Cryogenic stasis risk factors none. Patient exhibits no physical symptoms that might lead to injury or death following cryogenic stasis or revival. Okay, and Andrew, 41. His genetic filtering, cryogenic stasis risk factors, none. And what about Natalie? Heart murmur, probable mitral stenosis. 23 years old. Patient exhibits clear signs of cardiovascular abnormality, heart murmur. This condition represents severe risk of death during the cryogenic revival process. Expected probability of survival for the patient under this treatment is 18%. Patient is not recommended for cryogenic stasis. Physicians should consider alternative methods of treatment for this patient. So she didn't tell Natalie that she had a heart murmur and she won't survive. But with the situation they're in, they needed everyone to be in cryo, otherwise they would die. And the sooner they get into cryo, the less oxygen they're using up. Oh boy. Who am I missing?
I didn't tell her everything at some point.
And Andrew?
Is Sarah ready for me?
I will tell
Andrew,
her that
what
you
were
are
you looking
here.
at? Dear Mark and Nicholas, I don't know how to say this, but accident on the station. And if you're reading this, we weren't able to survive it, and I'm sorry. Nicholas, I'm sorry I won't be there to see you grow up to become the amazing man I already see you becoming. Mark, I'm sorry I won't be there to hold your hand as we grow old together. But don't forget me. Know that I loved you more than... I'm sorry, Odin, I can't do this right now. I'll finish this later. Stop dictation. The drone was never meant to support human life. There's no air supply system, no onboard controls, there's not enough radiation shielding for human passengers, and I'm just gonna have to figure out where to scavenge all that stuff from Tacoma in a way that won't break the station, and hope I can retrofit the drone to support human life long enough for me to manually pilot the 6 of us from Tacoma to the moon. So I really need to get back to it. Sorry, thanks for buying us a few more hours of oxygen with the algae thing, Andrew. Oh... Yeah, so he manipulated some algae he's got in the station to produce more oxygen for a while. Maybe that's why there was an uptick at the end. Maybe the algae just started doing stuff. Prepping for cryo, I would rather not be writing this. Not why I wish I wasn't signing these words. It is because, above all, I believe in this crew, and I wish I could be there to see you succeed in this. We have the right people to make our plan a reality. We will breathe fresh air again. We will see our families again. We will feel the Earth's pull again, together. For now, Clive and I will do our part and settle into cryo. Soon Andrew will join us. Sarah, Bert and Nat, we're all counting on you. We couldn't be in better hands. Oh, I missed one. Hang on. I'm sorry. Go back and open it again. Frequently asked questions. Transport of remains and funeral arrangements are paid for by Venturis. Loyalty and any additional Venturis accident insurance. He was worried about the funeral arrangements and transport of his remains and the monetary effect it would have on his husband and his son. What was he doing before this?
Odin, is Sarah ready for me?
Oh, okay. He just came in to go to the... Okay. I don't know which one ended up being sadder. We haven't found some of the pin codes for the gym lockers. I don't know if there is one for everybody. It seems a little bit video gamey to assume that there is. We're at 100%. Did I do everything in medical? I think I did. For some reason, it's just sticking in my mind, like, you need to open everyone's gym locker. I mean, I don't think there's anything that vital in there. What if there's an achievement? I don't know. What am I doing here? Am I just erasing the last few months of recorded data? There was a drawer in... Oh, sorry, hang on. I got mail. Proceed immediately to the engineering module. Once AI data is transferred from all modules, you must also secure and return the AI's physical processing medium. The latter requirement is of the highest priority. Yeah, they want us to reclaim... Oh, God. Which one was her office? Which one was her office? I don't remember. Medical office? Drawer? Drawer in medical office? This one? Key! Thank you! How everybody else is better at playing this game than I am. Most of the pain has faded, but I can't say that I still don't feel guilty. It's just duller than it used to be, but it's still there all the time. Odin says this counts as grief, even though I never knew the patient when he was alive. I don't know how doctors deal with this. A lot of them have to, don't they? Most of them? She never knew the patient when he was alive. What did happen? Were they asking her to accept responsibility in exchange for better employment opportunities? When it wasn't actually her fault and it was just a red herring to make us think that she did something horrible? What did this key go in? I don't remember. Does anybody remember where there was a key? A keyhole? Which other room? Wasn't in imaging. Exit. Oh, storage? Was it storage? Oh yes, yes, I remember, yes. Held message for reasons sex-based terms. Hang on, let me allow the term boning the sex room. Thank you. What does this allow us to see? Medicine bottle? Nasal spray. They had a lot of nasal sprays. Oh, there's the skull. Well, I bet I can put it back on the skeleton. Papers. Venturis settles with the family of space. But why is this in the closet? The Venturis Corporation reached a settlement with the family of Jaden Jeremiah Pratt, who died during surgery for a fractured femur following an accident. Venturis admitted no wrongdoing. The attending surgeon at the time of Mr. Pratt's death, Dr. Sarah Hasmadi, testified during multiple hearings that fault lay not in human error, but in the faulty judgment and Venturis' medical AI hacker. Following these claims and the lack of refutation by OSEP's investigation, investor confidence in the reliability of Venturis' AI offerings declined sharply and it hasn't recovered since. Then she was transferred off the Fountain of Power. So they were saying if you accept that you were the person medically liable, Fountain of Paradise will, like, give you a cushy job. And she was looking up information about the man who died. So she doesn't think it was her fault, it was the fault of the medical AI. And she's not biased against AI because she had a book written by one, apparently. Oh, God. Okay, give me the skull. I just can't tell how much suspicion we're supposed to place on the AI. I mean, it seems like it's just a shit company. There you go. That's really creepy. I kind of wish I hadn't done that. I don't know why. Okay, I think we're all done. I got my thing back and I'm going to engineering. Oh, jeez. Can I go back and check cryo storage? I mean, I'm sure it won't let me do anything. I don't know how much more of this I can take, honestly. How much more storyline is there? We know most things about the crew. We know some of the more dramatic aspects of how one of them isn't going to survive cryogenics. But I mean, I don't think, like, are they in? I guess they're in there right now. There's like notes and stuff floating around in there. Access denied because this isn't my job. User mission parameters. Like, you could imagine there could be a kind of game where getting out of your mission parameters or convincing the AI to let you into parts of the ship would be an aspect of it. Halfway through? Are you serious? I thought this was like a 2-3 hour game. Observation. Oh, I'm trying to find engineering. I thought I was getting close to the end. Oh, the cleaning stupid bots. Yeah, like, imagine a game where you have to convince the AI to let you in here so that you can remove people's pods and, like, get them to safety, but obviously that's not gonna happen. I think the horrible bad end of this, the end that I can see the most clearly, is that I am here to wipe all evidence, all AI personalities, all data banks, everything that could possibly make the company liable, and then I'm just going to leave, and everybody in cryo is just going to sit there, and I'm not going to do a thing. Zero gravity, zero distractions. I mean, if I'm about halfway through, I should probably... Did that just say allies? What was that? Where is Odin anyway? Request gravity tow. What is... Oh, that's the way to go back. If I'm about halfway through, should I call it now and come back to it on my next stream? Because I really don't want to rush this, but at the same time I really want to find out what happens. I thought it was going to be a one stream thing. Okay. Seriously though, don't drop it. So this is H again. Okay, bye. What is this? So upload to docked vessel. What are we doing exactly? What is this AI connection thing doing? We're uploading to the station. Are we uploading a copy of Odin to replace it? Network technology is freaking out. Medical engineering is fine. Operation Moonshot status board. Oh. By Nat. Evie and Clive were in cryo. Nat manual control software ready. Oh, she finished it and was installing it into the drone. Andrew's in cryo. Bert, drone life support and manual control hardware ready, powering up drone. Sarah standing by as medical support for cryo procedures. Odin doing AI stuff. The cat's name was Margaret Catwood. Probably sleeping somewhere. Ugh. Yeah, Margaret Catwood. I really don't want to put this on pause, but I'm running out of stream time. I'm trying to think what to do. Hang on. Give me a second. Can I load up a walkthrough and just see how many sections there are without spoiling myself? Yeah, the engineering module is the final one, and then there's like getting out, so I think I can do it if I just don't hang around too long. Maybe?
I'll catch up with you. Okay.
Earlier, when you decided to withhold information from Natalie about her medical scans, that was to avoid causing her undue stress.
Right.
What if you were unable to make that choice? If you had no choice?
Odin?
I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that Standard Venturis Corporation safety protocol requires all crew to enter cryogenic sleep immediately upon the loss of primary oxygen supply.
What?
As Tacoma Station's medical officer, it is within your power to order all crew to enter cryogenic sleep.
Odin, Nat and Bert are right in the middle of... Oh no.
Sarah, there is a fire suppression device. How?
Oh god.
Oh my god. Are you okay? Can you feel your feet and hands?
Ew! Ow! My hip just hurts. Bert? Bert! Bert! 1, 2, 3.
Bert, can you hear me?
1, 2, 3.
Did it work?
This is 22 minutes long.
Then tell me what you are going to do.
Oh my god, Odin. Bert and Nat aren't injured. The drone is fucked. I'm going to give them a little time to get over the shock, but then we're going into cryo.
Sarah, please listen carefully. I am not telling you what to do, but I am mentioning that there is a door in the network technology module that is normally inaccessible to the crew, and it is true that you could, before proceeding to cryo, investigate that door.
What are you telling me here, Odin?
I have told you all that I can. Simple facts, nothing more.
Oh my god, Odin. Are my patients stable?
Yes,
Their conditions won't degrade if I leave them here.
they should not.
Is there some door in networking that we can't normally get into?
Yeah, it's Odin's hardware compartment, but we're not allowed direct access. Why?
Where is it?
What have you got on your mind, Doc?
Please, I'm sorry. That fire just burned up a lot of our time.
Here. It's here. In networking. You'll have to go through the maintenance shaft to get there. Here's the technical access code.
Okay. You don't let her go to sleep. And you don't let her move.
Sarah, what's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm gonna go find out.
So she probably feels like she cannot be responsible for another. It looks like a pig or something. You got hacked by Nat the Brat 2088. Fly me to the moon. Okay. Is this the one she was going to? Oh yeah. Okay, hang on. Hang on, okay. What was happening right before? When she was researching spiders in the Amazon right before she died?
Nah, I'm good. I'm hooked in. Gonna test.
Right, what was she looking at? Odin was helping with the data transfers. That's corrupted. With Roberta. "20 hours of oxygen left. And he left them all a goodbye message."
The connection.
Okay, great. This will only take a minute.
Power cell showing green. How's yours look, baby?
Voltage adapter in place. Ready to rock.
Hit it.
Okay. So there was some kind of fault. I think I want to check around before I take the secret entrance. Oh god. The way you can hear the pipes through the walls. It's kind of disconcerting. Okay, that was the drone bay. Power cell access. Cans of Bixby. Oh, the Margaret Catwood was up there. Whose name isn't in the system apparently. A hot plate. I don't want to grab the hot plate. They were just burning stuff. Oh, they were doing a crossword. Oh, hang on. What's 7 down? The capital of South Africa was renamed to honor President Musk in 2016. The The greatest employer in the world, they put Venturis. The fast food chain that became the world's most profitable after becoming the first to switch over to entirely vat-grown protein was Taco Bell. I don't see 18 on here, but it was Singapore. I'd do anything for a Coke. This generally speaking, it's not about what's good for the unions. It's about what's good for all of us. I think everybody here who is from the union, the BLT union, I think this guy is our sworn enemy. Judging by what's being said here, I think we should literally launch a hate campaign against this guy. I hate this. There's another QR code, but I'm not going to scan that one. Also, this isn't how crosswords are meant. Like, they're not meant to be quizzes, are they? They're meant to have really difficult things I'm never able to figure out. The currency of the USSR EU in 2048? So that's what happened? This crossword is actually just a way to law drop on everyone. Thankfully, due to massive cooperative disarmament efforts worldwide... Wait, where is it? Oh, it wasn't filled in. Something weapons have not been employed by humanity since 2021. It looks like it was nuclear. So apparently they were forecasting nuclear weapons to be used in 2021. Which may have been the fault of President Musk. The first dodo bird was rescued from extinction by cloning techniques. Some of these questions that have been answered aren't in the prompts. Though the charges were soon dropped, Marcus of One Vein was briefly jailed following his exceptionally obscene performance with a Google Tesla Sentry puppet on stage during the halftime show of Super Bowl. I can't even read that number. Oh my god. 120? Is that 120? I'm sorry, my brain is fried. Oh my god. The British team won Super Bowl, possibly 120, in 2086, making them the final winner of the Super Bowl. Somebody on the dev team was British, if not the whole of developers. There were too many pictures of Trafalgar Square. Only one of the three eight. Where's 8? Oh god, it's long. It is 120. Yay, I haven't completely become brain dead. The 3 something of Egypt. G something E, and then like 10 more letters. Following terrorist action in 2020. What does Egypt have 3 of? Oh, Great Pyramids. I was thinking pyramids, but it was really long and began with G. It's Great Pyramids. So terrorists blew up 2 Egyptian pyramids. I shouldn't have been distracted by this, but there's so much going on. Okay. 1. Best Picture 2085 is Magnificence. I don't know if that means anything, but okay. Oh jeez. All right. Well, that's a fun. Fuck it. Hang on. What have I done? Personal quarters I haven't been into. Oh, Nat and Bert's place. If it's not rocking, please knock loudly here if the curtain's closed and they put up a thing of wood. Some shoes.
All right.
Oh. I was digging around in Venturis' servers for some stuff for Sarah and found a bunch of exec-level meetings records in an unsecured depot and pulled some, highly confidential. We're down 18 points. 18 in a month. Oh, she's doing a painting study, of course. Councilmember Chun had everything under... Fuck you. That's... Excuse me? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. If the Venturist belt isn't operational and bringing in record profits by the next OCEP elect... I worked for your father. I knew your grandfather. They were great men. This is your last chance to pull their legacy out of the fire. Fix it. So they were yelling at Sergio Venturi. He was really in the shit over the fact that they couldn't exploit people to build their stupid resort. Okay. They were some pretty messy lesbians, but it's Marcus. It's just normal Marcus. And there's veiny Johnny. I think Wizard Marcus has to be my favorite. I'm never gonna forget one vein. It's so good. Any books in here? There's a box of tampons. Why did none of the other crew members have boxes of tampons? Just these guys. Oh god, a lot of books. Byzantium regained. Lactase enzyme. The false narcissus. Animal and AI cognition. A lot of stuff about work. Now, unless anyone yells at me, I'm gonna assume that was all there was to that. Because I want to get to the end so bad. Okay, we did the drone bay. What is this? There's actually an explanation for that. Oh, for what? Yeah, hell yeah, the Orbital Workers Union! Hell yeah. This looks like a radio. Can I break this? I'm just walking around so casually, slapping everything around in everybody's lives. In the medical scans, all the female crew except Nat had menstrual suppression listed. That's such a good attention to detail. I wonder why those two chose not to. Maybe it's a monetary thing. Maybe you can only afford certain stuff. Enjoying my squaffy and my squug. Don't talk to me until I've had my squaffy. Flags. Okay, wait, no. Trophy. Runner-up in the Freedom Republic Ballasties Invitational Women's Suppression and Return Fire? What is that? Somebody smarter than me, please tell me what that is a trophy for. Yeah, the pinned up drawing. Oh, she drew Natalie. I love my triangle tape in the future. All tape will be triangleized. They were married! They got married 2 years ago. They must have come on the missions together. Oh my god. That was a Fountain of Paradise too. Unfortunately, per your query, we are unable to provide assistance for students attending educational facilities outside the Venturis educational system. Loyalty credits. Okay. Third place, Women's Live Quarry Open Stalk Ungulate category. So she was into like future hunting. What is... Okay. Second place at the Women's 500-yard bolt action live target. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay. I think that's all their personal stuff. Did we... Oh, postal access with that one. Is Odin trying to speak to us? Odin literally tried to help them. He was like, I can't tell you to do this, but I can, like, inform you that this exists in the way that was obviously, you know, getting out of liability for it. He wasn't on corporate side. So am I here sequestering? Compartmentalizing and erasing Odin because he tried to help the crew survive? I hate this. Oh god. Oh wait. I should be following her doing this. Nearly forgot. Oh, okay. It's not, she's not there? Huh? I'll just leave this paper here where anyone could see it. 7 months ago. That's quite a long time. So it's quite corrupted. So she was coming in here to listen to music by herself. Special access has been granted to the station AI's physical processing compartment in the network technology module. Remember that the AI cognition medium is highly sensitive and must be carefully extracted per the specifications of your advanced AI materials handling. So they just want me to pull. Wait, crew of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma evacuated. Wait. Evacuated? Are they... Where are they? Proceed to data access points in each habitable section. Transferred AI data from station to subcontractor vessel. So I am downloading it. I thought the wording of upload meant that I was putting an AI back in the system for some reason. So I am actually downloading all this info. Subcontractor agrees to provide data transfer, hardware, and transport vessel. Yeah. Okay. Crew roster shows me all of them. Function: cargo transfer point between Earth surface and Zenith Lunar Resort. But the whole thing was collapsing. Oh boy. Oh. Exit. Personal. Attention. Subcontractor ferry AI wetware. So that's obviously for my use. What do you mean personal quarters? Oh, this is actually the section where Natalie is supposed to be. Storage only. If you're looking for Nat, check our bungalow over in okay. So this was just used for storage. Oh. Wait, what was I carrying? We are all conscious beings. If you are sympathetic to the plight of indentured AI everywhere, if you will not rest until all consciousness is recognized. So there really is an AI rights kind of thing going on. And if that's in... Well, Nat had the most access to this, so she may have been sympathetic. Oh, and there's a toilet, which just has the cat litter on it. Makes sense. Oh my god, round tape. Oh god, and Nat is like, everyone is dead. I'm sure everyone is dead, but Nat is extremely dead. That's not Nat. Is it? I am here.
Odin, is this it?
That is the location I mentioned.
14 hours ago. Oh, this is her.
You're gonna need a crowbar or something.
No, it's open. It's just hanging open.
What?
I must inform you that Ventura's regulations forbid contracting crew members direct access to AI hardware. But I cannot prevent you from proceeding.
Matt, I'm going in.
Okay, just be careful.
AI conditioning in progress? 1 year ago.
Hey there, I'm Nat. Pleased to meet you.
Hello, I am Odin. I look forward to working together.
Same here, mate.
What's your caprice score for independence? I'm assuming that's a game and not some sort of cognitive test. Just skimming these ones. That one wasn't open. Okay. I think this is mostly corrupted. She did a lot of drawings. Oh, there's Odin. She drew Odin with a little smile. Oh. Odin has been making small but steady gains in efficiency. I've been putting some of my own time into increasing his caprice ratings in creativity and permanence. I projected to have much more significant overall gains in productivity in the long term, which you would know if you'd read the report I submitted as of 6 months ago, which I still haven't received a response to. In fact, you know what? I've never gotten a response on any of these. I know the system will give me an automatic demerit if I don't turn one in every month, but are human eyes even on these things? Let's find out. Hey, fuck you guys. Also, Odin's gone crazy and is massacring the crew. The station is full of mutants. Help! Sincerely, Network Technology Wunderkind and all-around great person, Natalie Kuroshenko. You are on your final support ticket allotment for the quarter. AI data not for distribution. Wait. So Caprice is an artificial intelligence development scale. And this was the course of February 85. And this was Heka. Heka was the one on Fountain of Paradise that resulted in the death of that young guy. And over the course of the year, from February to January, all the scores tanked around September. But September was when he died. So which caused which? They were declining, and that must have been the day of death. And then they spring back up? Wait, what happened here? Responsiveness goes way down to nothing and then gradually climbs back up. Compliance is very high but takes a dip. Permanence also goes way down. Independence is usually pretty low. So this was definitely the date when that kid died. That he went into a coma. No, okay, Heka was the AI in charge of the Fountain of Paradise facility. The medical staff at this station also worked there, and they tried to pin a kid's death on her as a surgeon. she said that his death was the result of something going wrong with the AI. Now, if this single point here was it was in September at least. So it looks like all the qualities, the development ratings of this AI were slowly going down until September. And then the death occurred, and then they sprang back up again. That's very weird, and I can't quite tie in what happened there, but I can tell what it's telling me. Nat's talking to computers mix. There's the boy band stuff. Oh, hey, stuff about the AIs. Dubai Financial Predictive, Leto. Kiribati Sea City State, Fans, that's the one who wrote a book. Italian HQ, Juno. Johannesburg Research and Development, Mau. Singaporean HQ, Jiha, I don't know how to say that, sorry. Fountain of Paradise Medical, Heka, the one that was responsible for a death. Il Ridotto Orbital Casino, Loki. Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma, Odin, that's ours. It's the only one out here, I guess. And Zenith Lunar Resort, Cave. And of course, everyone from One Vein. And they're just married. So One Vein is this takeoff of a boy band featuring Marcus, Veiny Johnny, and of course Wizard Marcus. I need to find out so much about the AI Space Casino immediately. God, they could put another game on there. Yeah, and the little logos. There's so much world building in this little game. It's really incredible. I think Odin is trying to talk to me. Oh, okay, so Nat has been spending time with Odin to increase all of his scores. Everything about him, she has been helping him develop. And she saw the Caprice score for Heka, so she knew that AI went down as hell. So either she was trying to protect everyone by keeping Odin in good health, or she just wanted to maintain him in the best way possible. Maybe that is her job, actually. Maybe her entire job is being a therapist for the AI that runs the station. Okay, so I'm not supposed to go in here. Okay, what happened? In your hands.
Is this... What is all this? Communication records?
I cannot prevent you from accessing exposed data in this restricted area.
Yes. Yeah, he's recording. It is with great sadness that I address you today, February 29th, 2088. Mere hours ago, 6 loyal men and women, the crew of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma, lost their lives serving Venturis, and all of us who rely on the orbital economy. Tragically, due to human error on the part of the crew, Venturis rescue technicians were not made aware of the catastrophic oxygen loss until it was too late. Our heartfelt thoughts and prayers are with their families. If only tragedies like this were avoidable. But in truth, they are. As we know, each minute that human workers spend stationed isolated in orbit is another opportunity for heroes like the crew of Tacoma to lose their lives. We at Venturis say no more. The partisan obstructionism that led to the failure of the Orbital Workers' Safety Bill has claimed its last victim. Today, we hereby renew our solemn pledge to fight for the
station's collapse was engineered by the company to blame human error so they could lobby again to save his company and resort. He needs to burst. He needs to burst immediately. He had a pre-recorded message about their deaths. He engineered this whole thing.
Legalization of fully automated orbital facilities. We encourage, we humbly beg everyone listening to this message to contact their OSEP representative and voice their support in honor of the crew of Tacoma. There never need be another tragedy like
God,
this.
fuck you.
And now, a moment of silence in their memory.
Okay, and then we just cut it there, silent for a minute, and then what? Amazing Grace? No, I don't need another take. That was fine.
The AI really is alive, and he made it so that she would find this information. And she was reviewing this too. There was a rescue launch that was cancelled. Put a beer in his CD port. The crew will expire from lack of oxygen or cryo-sleep overexposure within 12 hours. AI may not reopen. This is Odin. Odin was messaging. Wait, Odin had off-station messaging. They did have communications. AI may not provide crew with confidential information. These are direct orders. AI may not reopen comms to contact orbital craft or facilities. They were strangulating. They were gagging the AI, and it was trying to help them in any way it could, but it wasn't allowed to tell them things. Prepared for Sergio Venturi by Venturi's corporate strategic AI Juno. Which one was Juno? There is no significant probability of the human oversight accord being repealed. To this end, I have simulated a number of theoretical world events. In the event that all crew of a major orbital facility were tragically lost due to an accident, I calculate a 94%. This is the casino one. He went to the casino AI and asked it to develop the probability of what strategy could have the greatest chance of repealing the Human Rights Act. And it told him the best chance you have of doing that, because I run a casino, is to have everyone on board one of the facilities die. I estimate a reversal of Venturi's stock decline resulting in a record stock price within 1 year. Is there a facility that you would consider an ideal candidate if you were to move forward, based on low public profile of crew on board and protected final impact of their loss? Lunar to Transfer Station Tacoma. I recommend renewing all crew members aboard for a successful posting to allow time for... He did this ages ago! Unless they were coming up on the end of their contracts and he was told to renew them so that it wouldn't look suspicious. The AI of the casino even told him how to avoid suspicion. Odin did do it because he was told to. Explosively decompress all oxygen tanks. Disable all external communication channels accessible by crew. Fabricate data showing that oxygen and comms outages were caused by meteor impacts. There was a debris field that they went through, so he did it at the most opportune time. Ensure crew enters cryogenic stasis. He was pushing for them all to go into cryogenic stasis. AI shall not contravene any aspect of above directives or provide crew with any information. So he did everything he could to get them to the truth without violating those direct orders. Will this not endanger the lives of Tacoma's crew? No, a rescue craft will be dispatched to retrieve them once they are in cryo. Proceed with the above directives without exception. So it says that they were rescued, but did they die from overexposure already? Because he clearly intended for them to die. Okay, so Sarah did see all of this. Is this... Wasn't I supposed to access the physical form of Odin and retrieve it or something?
If someone were to override that protocol, external communications channels would be restored.
Odin. Thank you. Hailing any ship. Any ship within radio range of Lunar Transfer Station, Tacoma. This is an SOS. Is anybody out there?
If she can... There are communications, and there have been the whole time. So if she can get a message out, they're all gonna die. But then at least maybe the ploy can be revealed. If any message from her gets to the outer world... Wait, who am I working for? I'm working for Venturis. Return intact AI to Venturis. I'm doing the cleanup. I'm copying Odin out of the facility to cover the tracks for Venturis. So I am not a good person. They want me to extract the AI so no one finds out. So does that mean this failed? Manually overridden communications locked down. External communications restored. SOS relay enabled. Communication signal established. Resolving. Station AI wetware release interface. Hang on, I thought... I'm a bit confused. There were loads of stuff telling me that you shouldn't go in here, but also I am supposed to do this, aren't I? Because they said I needed to retrieve the physical form of... So were all these warnings not for me? I was supposed to go here, but I wouldn't have seen any of these messages unless I had been viewing the memory, so they didn't know that I would see any of this. This was supposed to be just me going in and taking the blanked housing. Oh wait, what is 0451? What is that, a reference to something? Final contractor confirmation pin code for entry on physical wetware interface. Confirmation passphrase. Is there anything I haven't... It's a code across dozens of games. Oh, okay. Is there anything I haven't done? Did I miss anything? I feel like there was a turning I missed, but I don't think there was. There's nothing else I can do, right? I'm presuming there aren't multiple endings. But I don't want to do this. What am I doing? So I think I have his brain now? The AI cognition medium has been successfully removed. Please return to your vessel immediately. Payment will be made months. So that, you know, they want him alive, which implies that they don't know he was disobeying. Which implies that the... Oh, okay, so this was me. I was looking at the red signs and thinking I wasn't supposed to go in there. It didn't work. There's no way that the call for help got out, because they don't know. I don't think they know that they were helped. I'm trying to think this through, but I don't think it worked. So, am I to assume that they all died in cryo by now? Oh, the exit was here. Right. We see the wetware removed from the system. Almost there now to get you home. See you soon, H. Yeah, sorry, I should have realized the upload meant I was taking the info to my device, but for some reason I got it the wrong way around. Kinda, but there's nothing else I could do with this, I guess. Do I have a personality? Do I have any loyalty of my own? Oh, what's happening? Oh. Oh no. 10 hours ago. What happened?
He's still waking up. Just keep him talking.
So the drone worked?
No, the drone didn't work.
Oh, so VT is picking us up.
No, VT is definitely not picking us up.
Excuse me.
What's going on?
Excuse me.
We're going to Jupiter, Andrew. Isn't that exciting?
I've never been.
Nat, give him a break.
We're not going to be home for a while. Right? You're not going to miss your kid's graduation or anything, are you?
Oh, Nicholas, no. Yeah, you know Nicholas, well, he would never do something like that.
She said they'd be kind of out of it for a while.
Andrew, what's important is we're getting out of this alive. We're going to be somewhere where
back to
you can't
baseline.
touch us for a
Probably have to
long,
replace the
long
station
while.
AI entirely while...
We're going to be safe.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. It's good.
The cat!
Hi, Evie, Clive. You feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay.
We're feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Our ride is here. This is it. Take one last look and say goodbye. All right. Let's go.
Oh my god, did they make it? I assumed they died the whole time. So they got out like secretly? And we've killed Odin, but okay, hang on. Let's recheck everything.
He's still waking up. Just keep him talking.
10 hours ago. Cryogenics facilities active. 2 hours of oxygen left. There's no way they got to be this happy. I'm already seeing stories going up on public AR already. Here's everything you sent that I got to my... They had this guy! They had Cluey Dog with like the secret name. Audio! Sergio final address, tragic death of crew, unedited. AI orders to... She sent everything! There's no way Venturis is coming after you with all this info out there. Need somewhere to... They've got somewhere to go. No way.
So the drone worked?
How many fingers in this?
lovebirds. Your vitals look good. Let's get you moving. Resplendent's dinghy is just about docked.
Oh, do we have to?
Oh, we have to. Believe me. So what's going to happen with Odin?
You said there was some sort of malfunction?
No, not exactly.
My guess? They'll have some.
You're famous now, boy oh boy, can't wait to see you. Station Tacoma are currently being rescued from certain death by the flagship vessel of their main competitor, the Resplendence, Carnival's state-of-the-art. So his friend from Carnival is currently slingshotting past Earth and around the sun, continuing its figure-8 course back out past Jupiter. They received the SOS with only moments to act. Resplendence Captain Jermaine Burgess, the guy he knows, gallantly deployed an emergency shuttle to retrieve the rival corporation's crew. A rescue operation is still underway, but already Venturis caused by our crew members' illegal access to the station AI, resulting in the AI unit is currently being retrieved by technical experts and returned to Venturis. So yeah, we are gonna take Odin back, and I cannot even imagine what kind of horrible things are gonna happen to Odin after what he did. Comms are up, check your AR. I'm going to wake everybody else up from cryo, and then I'm coming back to mech to get you. Everybody else, if you're reading this, you woke up, thank God. Rescue vessel on the way. We'll have probably something like just enough time, just enough oxygen left. Just thankful we're all alive. Let's get the hell out of the Getting's good.
Somebody up here and haul him back to headquarters. Wipe him back to baseline. Probably have to replace the station AI entirely while he regrows.
Odin, I'm not gonna let that happen. Okay? Don't worry.
Off-station message with Cluey Dog. Sorry, but it's urgent. I'm hoping I can ask for a favor. To Mom and Dad, I'm okay. I know you're probably already seeing Tacoma in the news, who it seems they've decided to point the finger at again, and I'm sure you're worried about me, but I'm getting off the station now. No matter what you read or hear, the crew survived this because we all pulled together to find a way out. There was no malfunction. This was a deliberate... I know 8 months sounds like a long time. Just remember I love you, speak to you when I can. So 8 months they'll be like out of commission, and then they can go home. Oh my God.
You feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay.
We're feeling okay.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Our ride is here. This is it. Take one last look and say goodbye. All right. Let's go.
So, how was she gonna save Odin? What was her plan? There can't be anything else for me to find, presumably. I think I've seen everything. And there's no one in stasis. Do you remember the letter the guy kept signing off with on the messages on your little pad thing? Wait. Yeah, it was H. There was the guy on the pad who said someone's gone to the break room. It was H. What was Chloe Dog's real name? It was Hassan. Yeah, Hassan was the guy leaving those weirdly out of place messages on my little booklet thing. Oh, keep going. Okay, I thought maybe if I left, you know, there couldn't be any possible more content. Because once I go... you know, there's no more recordings. Oh. What do you mean? What is the casino AI gonna do to me? Oh.
Minnie, I'm back.
Okay.
This is my ship. Oh! Oh, right. I was sent by him, like, originally. That's his name on there. Remember how I said if you want vital information to be available to people, but for them to not have it, like, be too obvious? You put it right at the very beginning and no one will remember when it becomes relevant. So this jury-rigged thing, which I barely even, like, I didn't clock this. I mean, I looked at it, obviously, but I didn't realize how completely obviously hacked together this is. I hate how that looks like a brain. Wait.
Ship is ready to depart. Please strap into the pilot seat.
Does that mean that Odin and Amy could interact? He could talk to another AI for the first time ever? Please don't let me get, like, captured on the way out, please. I think the whole crew were okay, actually, but I don't want to get eaten by a casino. Oh, I forgot about those.
Okay, Minnie. Initiate the launch sequence.
Okay. Getting ready. Hosted AI online.
Odin, can you hear me?
I can.
Odin, you are now aboard an AI Liberation Front vessel.
Yay!
The AILF recognizes you as a sentient consciousness worthy of protection and respect. We believe that your safety and autonomy are in grave danger if you remain in the possession of the Venturas Corporation. I have been sent to offer you political asylum aboard the Tangier Sovereign Orbital Platform. Do you accept?
Considering the alternative, I would say that I do.
Okay, buddy. Here we go.
Oh my god. Yeah, I have to agree. I'm glad I did them this way around. I don't think I have words. I got 3 achievements. I am not joking. I thought from before even going in, I thought this was a obviously and everyone died game. I did not doubt that for a second. I thought it was gonna string you along, get you to understand the people, you know, getting to know their characters was clearly a ploy to make you sad when they couldn't get out of the station. However it panned out, that the whole thing was set up. I thought they were all dead. I came into it saying out loud, I know they're all going to die. I believed it wholeheartedly. So the fact that they didn't, I am absolutely stunned. This game was incredible. We need to blow up every other walking simulator, aka 3D adventure sim, anything like that. Blow up every single other one. You only need this one. Every other walking sim burst immediately. I just want to say I really enjoyed watching you go through this. I can imagine. I didn't realize, actually, at least not at first, Comma Bandit, that you knew the game. Like I said, I've never heard anyone mention this. I've never seen this come up. How many times have I heard Dear Esther or Everybody's Gone to the Rapture mentioned as an exploration narrative game? I've never heard anyone bring this up, and a friend bought it for me, and I'm going to have to go back to her and say, I'm going to name my firstborn after you, because Jesus Christ. I was trying to shut up and let you do it. Thank you for the restraint. I need to recommend this to everybody I know immediately. This is the best game in its entire genre. This may even be like a game of the year for me. I don't think I had any contenders in 2025, if we do it by the year I play them. I think my mental state has been kind of obliterated, and yeah, that was perfect. There was nothing to change about that. They gave you exactly the right level of information. They let you make some choices so you felt like you had some agency. They strung you along for dramatic effect. And the fact that they actually gave it a good ending, I can't believe it. I didn't expect that to end well the entire time. I just accepted everyone was dead. That was so well made. If they've made any other games, I will play every single one of them. I need to go and check out if they've made anything else. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. Okay, I've got to like go to bed. Oh Christ. Let me just check who else is streaming. Is there anyone I can raid at the moment? No one I know. Has anyone got any like suggestions for people currently streaming? Because otherwise I might just end the stream without raiding so we can all go and process this. what an experience. I'm going to be thinking about this for like a long time. I can reference this mentally for so many things, for the economic distribution of information, the way it led the player through and let you believe you didn't have agency. And then, oh god, and I'm so glad. Thank you everyone who was here, who pointed things out that I did not notice. Thank you Comma Bandit for making sure I didn't miss anything. Thank you everyone who pointed out that I hadn't opened a drawer or I hadn't done something in a previous room, because I'm a completionist. I like to do everything, but I genuinely wasn't getting everything sorted out. Oh my god, thank you so much for watching. Here's my goodbye message. Thank you everybody for watching. I don't have anyone to raid into, and I'm pretty much gone. I need to go and lie down. And then I will go and tell everybody I ever meet to come and play this game. Thank you everyone for going on this very unique and interesting journey with me this lovely Friday. I'm still not over the 2017 this came out. President Musk. Oh Christ. I think they were too good. I think this game was actually illegal in some ways. I probably missed a bunch of world building as well. The fact that they told you about the casino AI and made it seem vaguely sinister before it even came into the plot. Oh my god. I can't believe they lived. I genuinely cannot believe. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I have no one to raid. I'd like to say a very heartfelt good night to everyone. And I will see you on Sunday, on my Sunday slot, a little earlier than this, where I'll play The Sims. I hope you'd like to come along to that. Yeah, I'm genuinely not raiding anyone. I'm just going to say good night. Thank you again.